Banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep a tip, bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make a tip. Kilo fait, on m'a tête, chocolate, fine, fine, oh, baguette, watch your love for like it, wine, more, your body, chocolate, bush it, yeah, imade, double zile, kilo fait, wine now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody out there?
What's up, y'all?
As you can see, it's my light-skinned brother, and
And my light skinned brother. This way. Yeah.
there we go, light-skinned brothers combined.
Oh, God.
And that's how we shut off the show. Very light-skinnedness. Welcome to another episode of Unicorn Straight Nose Chaser. You know me, that Cardi Experience here, and then my other co-host.
All right, y'all. It's me from my co host. I'm getting it right. Yeah. This little
That's right.
mirror.
It's a mirror
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
getting me. But yeah, it's your boy BKE for life. Y'all know who I am. The everything.
Before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and just give all praise and glory to our overlord, just the best.
just the best.
Yeah.
Why we just light skin that shit?
Because it's a light skin show today. And we're gonna do a lot of light skin shit that's gonna make Drake cry.
This about to be fun.
It's gonna be so good. Drake's gonna be our next guest star on the show next week.
Sal,
But
see Sal starting it out. See, Cardi.
Sal is on the Sal, you was
Cardi.
never this early, bro. You was never ever this early. And he jumped in with X-Men 97. So I haven't seen the episode yet.
Right, Sal? You hear that? You
I
hear
haven't
that?
seen it. I've been watching it. I'm looking up to date. I mean, I saw last week's episode on time, and then like Shogun came out yesterday, so I was really hyped about Shogun and what happened with that show. I didn't come back around to X-Men 97. I was going to do it today, and then I saw, oh shit, went the fuck down on X-Men. I was like, oh man, I
Woo!
can't media,
It
so
was down.
I cannot know. So
Yeah.
please do not spoil it for me. Thank you very much. All right. So we got a couple things going on in the news today and other topics for today, but we're gonna go ahead and get this out the way first because the Juice died today.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, the Juice. I know I wasn't old enough to actually see him in his prime, but I saw him in the later part of his career. But everyone knows him for the OJ case.
Yep.
Do you remember where you was for the OJ case?
I was like 2-3 years old.
Oh my god, it made me feel so fucking old.
I was like 3 years old during that time.
Man, okay, so I was in 3rd grade, and for some reason, like it was a really big deal because he was
It was
accused
like
of killing
92,
2
right?
people.
Like 91, 92-ish.
Was it 93? I believe.
93. Okay, so I
Was
was
it 93?
4.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of fucking notes I should be reading, but yeah, it's around that time. But in 3rd grade, in my teacher's classroom, she rolled in. Remember that you roll in the TV
TV, yeah.
with the fucking
VCR.
VCR and everything,
Yeah.
and we was made to watch CNN and watch that fucking case. No 3rd grader should be watching no murder case on TV, but it was just that historic. And I remember the verdict and the white rage my teacher had when she heard not guilty. And I went to a Catholic school and she fucking cussed. She cussed. It was like, this is unbelievable.
I believe it because white people was pissed. Like, what do you mean? Like, you let a
Man,
it was like reverse Jim Crow at that point. Like, what?
I haven't seen white people mad collectively at one time at anything than that moment in history.
Then that was the one black person that the world knew that they didn't like. Like, OJ was their enemy.
So since you was a baby, I know we have like a kind of a young audience, so I guess I'll go back in the time and let folks know what the fuck happened. So if you don't know who OJ Simpson was, he was a famous Hall of Fame football player back in the 80s, and back in the 70s was even greater college football player, one of the Heisman.
Yep.
Um, and
Probably
then
one of the most decorated football players of all time.
yeah, for white, and the crazy thing, white folks loved them. And that's probably
Hmm.
what the betrayal was, because he was in everything. He was in like white folks commercials. He was in the Naked Gun movies. Like he could do no wrong.
Yep.
Like his name was the Juice because that nigga had the fucking juice, right? So what happened was allegedly, because we can only say allegedly, because he was proven not guilty, so we can't say he did it.
Right.
Even
Even though he joked about it so much. That's what I loved about
though, the pettiness he had afterwards. Um, so he was charged with murder for his wife and his wife's friend at the time. Um, what was her fucking name? Nicole Brown
Nicole.
Simpson and
Mhm.
her friend Ron Goldman. Back in 1995. That's when the trial begun. And of course, O.J. Simpson had the fucking dream team of defense lawyers. So Johnny Cochran, he
Yep.
passed away, but he was like the greatest defense attorney, and black.
And black.
Um, so yeah, if you ever heard, the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
That was
Famous
him.
line, didn't make a goddamn lick of sense. I don't know why anyone bought that, because you can wear two small gloves to do a crime. That doesn't mean you didn't do it. Like, why would OJ wear gloves he couldn't fit in the mirror of this woman? Maybe he's so smart that he did. I don't know, but clearly
Yeah,
it was rock solid defense.
because clearly, apparently, those were the gloves, and it's like you can't do shit in them gloves. His
Like,
fingers can't even get in.
there was no objection, like fucking Ace. But so anyway, he won that, and after that, things kind of took off for him for a little bit. Well, he kind of hid for a while, and then he came back because he ran into money issues because he lost a civil settlement in '97 where he had to pay $33 million in damages, and that's when it kind of started to go downhill because he was stretched for money.
Yeah.
So of course he wrote a book. Don't do this, black people. When you get free of a murder charge, you don't write a book say if I did it.
If I did it, this is what I would have done. Like,
If
what?
I did it.
Like, dude. Like, come on now. You gotta be smarter than that. And the thing is, black people found it funny and supported
It
them.
was funny because it was smart. It was like, haha in your face type of, because it's double jeopardy. You can't be charged for the same shit twice. So
Right.
like you can't get caught. So that's why he did it. But he made a shitload of money from it though. Because white
He
folks
did.
got mad at him and they ate this shit up.
They literally bought the book.
They bought the fucking book.
They
And
bought the book.
then after that, 9 years later, he went to prison. What did he go to prison for? This nigga.
I forgot. It was something small and petty,
This
but
this
everybody was
nigga.
so happy that he was arrested. Like,
What happened was that he went so for some whatever state of mind he was in, he was like, "Yo, I need money. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get my sports memorial back. I'm gonna rob this guy who bought
that
all my
is what
shit back in the
happened.
day,
That is what happened.
and I'm gonna just take it back like it's mine."
He did do that.
And no one was like, "Hell, that's not a good idea, Juice. You shouldn't do that."
Nope.
But Juice being Juice, fuck that. I'm OJ motherfucking Simpson. I can't be caught. And he decided to rob this guy in Vegas, and
Yep.
he did 9 years in prison. How you go to jail 9 years for trying to take your shit back?
Because technically he sold it, so
Like, you get it back and you gonna do sold again? I don't know.
yeah, he actually was going to do that. Like,
I think that's what
you
his
know how
plan
much
was.
money he would have made off of it for today's value. Like now that he did, oh man, anything. His kid's gonna be rich.
Yeah, so he passed away at 76. He had cancer. He had prostate cancer, I believe what it was. Of course, prostate cancer is a big thing for black men.
It is.
Please get your prostate checked. Just suck
No,
it up.
for real. For real.
It's not hard, right?
Just
BK,
go to the doctor.
just a
Period.
bloop in the booty hole, and
It's not a bloop in the booty hole. Oh
just a
my
bloop.
god! It's
What? Is it a bloop bloop? Don't
It
look
was
at
the
me. I'm the one asking the hard
it
questions.
was the finger motion that shot. Is it a?
It's just just press the button.
I mean, yes, it's like pushing a button, but
There you go.
I mean, 76 is the average lifespan, isn't it? Right? That's like the average age for the human race, anyway.
Yeah, so he did
So
good.
he lived a full life, if you want to look at it that way,
Minus the
even
9 years in prison.
minus the 9 years in prison. Um, and yeah, just go to the doctor. Period. Just go get your regular yearly checkup, even if you ain't
I need to
getting
go. I gotta get my
your
physical.
finger up your ass. You just go check on your health. Get your blood drawn. See what your A1Cs is like. Your blood pressure.
I
Like
ain't there yet. I'm almost 40, but I ain't there yet.
you,
I got
you
a couple
should.
more years. I still got to lift it up and cough. So still got that going for myself. To this day, I don't even know what the fuck that even do. But
That is
what? What I say?
that is
What I say?
another male. That's hilarious because
What
it's
I
like
say?
I know exactly what he's talking about.
No, I'm gonna lift your nuts and cough, and turn your head and cough. Like, what does that even do,
I don't.
bro? What is that? What is that? What is that?
I just sometimes just be like, you just wanted to look at it. Like that's how in my mind. I'm like,
No, you wanted to feel my balls. You just want to feel my balls. Say so, and then that way I can have a good lawsuit
I
against you.
remember when I first happened. I was 13. But the lady I said,
You said, "Excuse me."
because when you hit 13, that's when they start doing it. Like, mom, can you step out the room? And you gotta
Oh
lay
shit!
back and you gotta check. I was like, I
Lay
was like,
back. What?
yeah, because I
I ain't
gotta
never lay.
lay on the bed, and then she reaches in and checks.
Mm, okay, that's how you
That
do
was like for
it.
real. That was I was like,
That's how they do in Chicago.
no, I was like 13. I was like, mom, she kind of, and my mom was like, yeah, you're a teenager now. They have to check, and I'm like, what?
Except the concept of Atlanta doctors. They
No,
wild. Doctors
no,
wilding.
yeah, when you a teenage boy, they gotta check your balls, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know what for. I'm checking my grapes out for. I ain't do nothing but cough, and I was just
Make
like,
sure they not
I should.
deformed, I guess.
I need that. I know. I should web and do that shit right the fuck now. I might have a class action lawsuit on my hands.
What, so the whole health department?
Fucking real. I'm sure Justin in the back there on saying ill. I mean, I'm sure your experiences are more traumatizing. Y'all gotta lay on a cold ass table and spread your legs on this
It
cold
it
ass
was a little
metal
cushion. It
device.
was some type of cushion, you know.
Yeah, and you got the little clamper things to spread your shit.
Yeah,
That's more traumatizing.
yeah. It's like look like a little gun. Like,
Mm-hmm.
is that thing? I'm imagining it's cold. That's probably cold. It's metal.
It was metal. Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
cold.
it's cold.
I don't see why I ain't got no cover on it. I don't know. That was a '90s medicine for you.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
God, he is scary.
no,
No, because I was just sitting here thinking. No, I
yeah,
literally blanked out because I was sitting here thinking. I was like, and I'm thinking about all these male doctors that's just like gynecologists that's just like in there.
they in there. The thing I always thought, yeah, it should be no male gynecologist. I believe that should be illegal though. Like,
For men to be gynecologists.
yeah, I think it should be
I
illegal.
mean, but there are some black doctors. One of them on social media, he's a Omega Psi Phi fraternity incorporated member, and he is a gynecologist, and he calls himself the fibroid destroyer. So he does surgery to remove fibroids from women. So as a,
I,
he's a
I get it. I
yeah.
get it.
So it's like different ways you can be
But
OB/GYN.
still,
Some are just labor and delivery.
like Bill Cosby. Well, I should say Dr. Hustle, but
Yeah. Oh, do we? Okay, we can separate the character
I
from
think
the
we can
actor.
separate the
We can
character.
separate Dr.
Yeah,
Huxtable.
Dr.
Dr.
Hustle. He
Huxtable.
was,
Dr. Huxtable.
but I'm thinking like, all right, BK, me and you, we go to medical school, right? And we get in, and the professor's like, hey, what type of medicine you gonna study? And then he
Well,
goes around the room. He's like, okay, I'm gonna do neurosurgeon. Another guy, oh, I'm gonna do a podiatrist. Other one, like, I'm gonna do dentist. And they come to you, and
uh-huh.
you just say,
I'm gonna
I
be a
want to.
radiologist.
No, you're gonna be radiologist.
I'll be a radiologist. Hell, I work in that department, seeing how much they make coming out the gate, coming out of school, making that much money, and all they do is look at X-rays all day. Please, I sit in the dark room and look at X-rays. Ain't got to do no patient interaction or nothing. But yeah, I see this right
Just
here,
a doctor of radiology.
and they get paid because
Mm,
every time you go to the hospital, guess what? You gotta get an X-ray, chest X-ray, anything.
that's true.
Always, you need radiologists. So
That
that
shit fucking inflated like a
no, it's
motherfucker.
there. So as a radiologist, unless I'm doing like interventional radiology and
You know how much an
procedures and
X-ray
stuff.
costs to take?
Exactly. Do you know how much radiologists who read that X-ray get paid?
It literally costs us $0 to
Yeah,
take an X-ray, but they charge you $300-$400.
yeah. And the
It's
radiologist
a
that
fucking
look
shame.
at it,
Cause I work in it. I fix X-ray machines, so I know
yeah, they
it's
they
it's
they
all a
get
scam.
paid just to look at the images and see if they can give a diagnosis.
It's horrible. Okay, so you're cool. So they come to me. I'm like, I want to work with titties,
Plastic surgery.
plastic surgery. That is gonna be my cash
That
cow
was
right
actually one
there.
of my jobs as a
I can,
child.
I will love just to sit there and look and touch and draw on titties and make them perfect in every which way they want them to be perfect.
Dr. Cardi.
Hmm.
You know, it's never too late to go back to school.
I mean, if I was going back to school, it had to be for that,
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a child, I always said I
for
was gonna be
the
a plastic surgeon because I
for
like
the
big
love of the
breasts.
titties, for the love
Yeah,
of
I
the
did.
titties.
I did. I was like I was yeah. I would do it for the titties because it's like I get to give you things to play with. You know, I was a kid and I was like, and white women get them all the time and they nipples pink. I was wild. Okay,
That titty out.
tittyologist.
You're damn right.
I
So
mean,
then you get to the weird ones, like, hey, I just want to study poop. Like, I like poop, and I just want to study it.
these are the lab people.
Yeah, like I want to
The
look at
lab
I want
people.
to look at stools all day. Just give me stool and piss samples,
Uh, I
and
can't.
you'd be like, you definitely have a fetish. Like
Yeah, the
this is
lab
where this is
people.
the field you come to get your hands on that type of stuff.
Like the fact that they study bodily fluids and so I get it. I get it. They need it, but
Or
that's not my thing.
podiatrists, like you
That's
want to
not my.
study feet. Like I need to be around feet. I want to work
We
on
need
feet all
those though.
day.
We need those.
We do, but it's
We
someone who
need
like,
those.
hey, I have a calling to work on feet. No, bitch, you don't have a calling. You just like fucking feet. Okay, let's be
And they
real.
get paid for their fetish. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to do a fetish, make sure it's something you can get paid in doing. That's all I'm saying.
How can I get paid for sex?
Well, that's just porn, my guy.
That yeah, without that part though. Maybe escort. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, just porn out on camera. That's still count.
The OnlyFans exists, but you know, that's getting played out.
Okay, let's totally get off subject, license shit. Going back to going back to OJ and of course Caitlyn motherfucking Jenner.
Mm.
That woman. Hey, I gotta say that.
What?
Like,
He said hello everybody.
like I want to be PC. I really do, but just not for that person.
I get it because they are problematic in a lot of ways,
Yeah.
in so many ways. Um, Me personally, I feel even with the transition, she still has that white privilege of a white male arrogance about herself. And it's like, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's very still like somebody I just like. I just
It
don't
just
like.
annoys me because there's a point where she wanted to flip flop and thought about going back, but then you also won the award for Woman of the Year, which I believe is egregious.
Wait, so I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
All right, but you see where I'm
Ooh,
coming from, though. Like
I
I
wasn't even
don't
gonna
fuck
bring that
with you.
up.
See, it's his turn now.
I was not gonna bring that up because you did your transition and got on the magazine cover yesterday, and today you win an award as a trans woman when you had women before you like Laverne Cox, who was in her bag that year,
Hmm.
appearing in TV shows and movies. Like, you skipped over her, who been out here working and putting on for trans women from Orange is the New Black and everything else that she was doing, and y'all chose somebody who just came out yesterday. Like, what kind of
And
privilege
like
is
you wasn't
that?
even hot at all, just because
Old
you're
ass,
stop
wrinkly. Ugh.
stepfather to Kim Kardashian or all the fucking
It's just
Kardashians.
really like, even your the picture on the cover they chose. I was like, who? Ugh. Like, it wouldn't even. No, I'm sorry.
Right.
Let me be respectful.
So Caitlyn put out a tweet today saying good riddance because, of course, she never liked OJ and believed that he killed her. But Popcorn and Kettle Black,
Right.
he killed somebody.
Yep.
Vehicular homicide.
Yep. It
So
was an old lady,
technically,
wasn't
I don't know who it was, but he killed somebody in cold blood.
it? Hmm.
Didn't get no time or nothing. Just oops, it was an accident that I
Yep.
killed somebody. And OJ got was not guilty. So y'all both killed. If anyone, we know you killed someone, Caitlyn. So
Yeah.
therefore,
You can't go
better
around
on you.
throwing stones when your house is made of glass. I'm sorry.
And you was an extra average fucking athlete, by the way. I don't care if you want a gold medal and fucking throwing a stick. Nah, nigga, you extra fucking regular. I don't give a fuck.
You said that with some conviction. And you was an extra ass
He
average
was, man.
athlete. I
Like
don't care if
he
you
wasn't
weren't
no one
gold.
special. He wasn't better than the juice.
Yeah.
Trying to hear that
That was
shit.
actually funny. You said that with some soul.
I don't like Caitlyn Jenner. I don't.
I don't either. I don't. Unfortunately.
Mm, yeah. Other than that, so rest in peace to the juice, the goat. 76 years old. He lived a good life.
He did.
You know, I loved him in the Naked Gun movies. You're too young for Naked Gun movies, but you seen them?
Who? Yes. I've seen them all.
You seen all of them? One, two, one
Yes.
and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam
Like,
Nelson.
I'm gonna watch some movies now. Just because I'm the age, I watch the old stuff.
Some folks be like, "What the fuck is the Naked Gun?" I'm like, "Yo, you gotta watch it. Like, it was
Yeah, they
fucking
never seen the Naked
hilarious."
Gun. What was the actor name? And it star also played Dracula Dead in Love. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forget the name too.
But yeah, he's hilarious.
Hey, what's going on, Zena?
Hey.
You just talking about the juice and Caitlyn Jenner, bitch ass. Yeah, Liam Nielsen, hilarious old guy. Good,
Hmm.
also hilarious in the airplane.
He looked like he was the same age his whole life to me.
Yeah, he was the white Morgan Freeman.
Like Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Steve Martin
Steve
been
Martin been that
had
old
was
forever.
a silver fox since he was 20. That shit don't make no fucking sense.
He looked old forever. Like, I'm like, dude, this man ever age?
All right, so moving on because we're not gonna hold up the show. It's only us two tonight, so we're not gonna keep you past your bedtime tonight. We're gonna
We
hit you
not.
with the information, let you know what's going on in the world, and we gonna move on so I can watch X Men and
Yeah,
eat.
he need to watch X-Men.
I gotta watch X Men because shame on me. So next part we're gonna go over is fucking no Diddy. Are we tired? Are we tired of the story yet? I don't know. It just seems like more shit gonna come out, and it just
Of
seems like
course.
it would never end until he
It'll
goes
never
to
end until it
jail.
goes to trial, and if he is guilty or not guilty. That's really when it really will end. Guilty or not guilty at this point, because it's just like he's walking around a free man. Like, they say I did all this, but I ain't been arrested yet. So obviously they
But
can't
he's
prove
not in
it.
the country. Is he back in the country?
I think he was in Miami on that bike.
Shit. Well, then why didn't they arrest him? All right, whatever. Um,
Because I don't think they actually found proof to arrest him.
but they raided his house.
But what did they find?
I guess not enough to arrest him, but they did damn sure arrested his sons.
But for what? What did they find? They never said what was found at his house.
I don't know. I feel like Gina's gonna kick my ass if I don't go over this story.
Go ahead.
Nah, fuck that. Bigger news. Rat beef. Let's talk about it. She's on the show. I'm running the fucking show. I'm fucking host of the show. If I want to switch it up,
Okay,
she can do
rat
it next.
beef.
She can do it next week. There you go.
Let's do it.
So rat beef. You know, the greats. Jay-Z versus Nas, right? Or Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss.
Or Ice Cube
She
and
ain't here.
NWA.
It's a light skin show.
It's the light skin show.
Brother to brother.
All right, so I fused with myself. This is our light skin forum. You're welcome.
Good night, everybody. Just stop fucking with us, yo, please. Please stop fucking with us. Let us have a good time. We don't even get a chance to do this more like often, okay?
Two light skinned dudes.
Two
just
light
running the
skinned
show.
dudes. This is discrimination at this point. We could like file a complaint.
Not with the EEOC.
Right. There's no discrimination against white folks. But throw me fuck off, rat beef. So recently J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar been going back and forth. Of course, I don't know if you heard it. I mean, it's everywhere. I don't know how you not hear it.
There's no way you ain't heard it.
There ain't no way you ain't hear it. Like,
There's
you
no way
ain't
you ain't
connected
heard
to the streets, or you ain't got Instagram because it's on every person's fucking feed.
Yep.
Can we also do a show? Who is that? Can we also do a show with just silence? Facebook user, expose yourself so I can roast you.
Silence or just go live and nothing. How would that work?
You know what? That was just hiding in the comments. That's how I know. That's how I know.
Got it.
So, rap beef. Kendrick Big Me came out with a rap beef dissing Drake and J. Cole. More Drake than J. Cole, though, by the way. And a response from J. Cole literally came out 4 days later with a whole fucking album.
A whole album.
Whole album. We haven't heard shit from Drake yet, but a whole album.
Whole album.
And it's actually pretty good. I think it's a shit he's been sitting on for a while. And his diss back wasn't. It was good. It was solid. I ain't gonna lie. It was
I didn't
very
agree.
solid.
I didn't agree.
I didn't agree, but it was fucking solid.
Like, nah, you can't say his last 3 projects was a flop because that shit was raw as hell.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
I was like, hey, you reaching.
You reaching. I was like,
reaching,
bro,
like you beefing the beef, but I understand.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and damn, them two alone was just like what?
It made your brain think real hard to just reflect on yourself and your actions. And I think that's what J. Cole did afterwards, because after that he kind of apologized publicly at a concert, and then the fucking rap world just came down on him. Everybody, every old head OG, every DJ saying J. Cole bitch. You apologized.
No, I think J. Cole is very mature for that. Like, look, if you felt some way for you to go ahead and write that diss towards me first, and I respond, you know, I apologize in advance before it turned to something, because they both are like the same level for me. They both are that rapper, like they're
the goats right now.
Like, yeah, and it's like you don't want to see them fight. And J. Cole's like, he's that type of dude. Like, we ain't got to do this, man. We can smoke a blunt and chill. Like he ain't like he can, like, I'll write something, but I ain't trying to beef with your ass.
Right. It wasn't beef, and that what brings me to the point where everyone's just hounding on him and just playing J. Cole like he ain't street, he ain't representing hip hop. But we also have to remember that, back in the day, hip hop was still a very male, toxic fucking place to be in.
Exactly.
That whole realm is just fucking toxic.
Right.
Just from rap beef, killings, the homophobia, just literally everything street life is just like gang, and that's it. And J. Cole's at a point when his life was like, yo, I'm above that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gotta keep it street with you. I don't need that shit in my life. He felt it like, yo, this shit is on my conscience. I felt something that, yo, I'm not really trying to beef with you. I love you. You're my brother, and it ain't even gotta be all like that. And people took that as a sign of
Terrible
weakness. It's like
stupid.
you don't understand. Like that takes a fucking grown ass man
To
to
apologize.
apologize, and it wasn't even like real serious beef like Biggie and Pac. It was just some
Yeah,
regular ass rap beef.
right. It wasn't even like it wasn't street shit at all. For you, like I'm when
It
I see
wasn't
you,
even
we
street shit. It
fighting.
wasn't one
It
round, two
was
round, 3 rounds. It was just one and
nah.
done.
It's like one and done. They're like, all right, man. I'm sorry. Let's move on. I got shit to do. Like that's some grown man shit.
Right, and like, and to Carolyn point when she said about how he moved in the past, his beef with Diddy, I don't know, beef with Diddy and other people, but
Yeah, he did. He blew up. Well, who was it? Kid Cudi Car?
yeah, uh huh,
Yep.
yeah, shit got real. Well, I applaud J. Cole for just being a bigger person and being like, hey, it don't have to be like this. And but
Yeah,
at the heart of it, for me, being a rap hip hop kid, it kind of still hurt. I want to call, hey, that was some bitch ass shit. But I understand J. Cole. I understand
I mean,
because
I get it.
sometimes
We
you need
all
to do
wanted
it
a
for the
couple of
culture.
rounds. We all wanted a couple of rounds. We wanted to see what was gonna happen because we was like, we got these two finally going at each other, and these two are some beast
Let alone
ass.
we've been waiting 10 years. I've been waiting 10
Like,
years for
like
them to do something.
y'all both beast as hell, and y'all finna go at it. So people, I think people was expecting like we finna get some heat for like the next couple of weeks because they gonna be writing back and forth songs, and it's gonna be like, bro, we finna have music. And J. Cole was like, nah, we good. I could see them doing an album or a song together though. I could see some shit happening like that.
Best of both worlds, Jay Z R. Kelly combination.
That means so much in my head now that you said it. Like, I just got a whole different
That
picture and
album was
like
not needed though, by
a
the way.
whole narrative now. Like Jay-Z R. Kelly, he did do that
They,
shit. And
they did do
it
that
is
shit,
like now I gotta think like
and they
Jay-Z.
all
What
wore
was you
white.
doing with R. Kelly though?
Um,
Uh,
yeah.
damn, Cardi, you might have just sparked an investigation on the internet live just now.
Hey, people out there look into it. I ain't saying it could be something
Damn.
tied to it,
I forgot they did that shit.
right? But that's so because the game right now needs competition and it needs direction. Like if I hear another crusty panty rapping song, I'm going to fucking lose my shit.
I don't think it needs I think it's evolving and moving in the direction it's supposed to be moving in for certain things to
Really?
happen. You gotta think about the last few albums that came out recently. I mean, like J. Cole might delete later. That little EP was cool. It was great, but I was like, I gotta really think. And let me go to the phone because I literally got some. I listen to everything. So one thing I'm always say like Kanye West Vultures album, good album. Like I love it. Dropped in February, this past February. It was a good album. I think it was a great clarity moment of like him describing his life and things he missed post divorce. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he left a Kardashian. Like he left.
I mean, who
And
who
he talks about things.
everyone leaves a Kardashian.
That's
Come on
true, but he
now.
wrote an album about that shit. Like the that nigga was suffering.
I
Okay.
mean, he wrote 2 albums. He did one during and two after.
Oh, and Donda, one of the best gospel
You're,
albums ever. Donda,
yeah, he
I'm
did
telling
too.
you,
So
Donda is definitely a gospel album. So don't let that fool you. Like it is hip hop, but it's gospel. It's definitely gospel. Who else released something recently? I mean you got Meg Stallion, Hiss. Fucking that now that's a comeback. That's a diss.
who?
Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that song. Yeah.
She it was like she waking up her in a old school Tina Snow days. Like that was dope.
Tina Snow
The
Days.
Tina Snow days. Like if you listen to Tina Snow,
Yeah.
you know. Um, I mean Drake's For All the Dogs was okay.
I didn't like that shit at all.
Yeah, I was like it
That
was
shit was for the dogs.
it was
I could have done
okay.
without it.
Travis Scott Utopia, love it.
It was okay.
You didn't like it?
I'm not a big Travis Scott fan. I didn't like his last 2 albums, so that one and the circus shit that he did.
You
I ain't
didn't
gonna
like his
fucking.
last two up, okay. And about a year ago, one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time, I don't care what nobody say, Metro Boomin, Spider Man Across the Spider Verse, one of the dopest,
Metro
vibiest hip
Boomin.
hop albums to hit. Like dope. It's a dope album. So like, I mean, I like that. Yeah, alt rap. Like I kind of like that. It's getting a mixture of
Yeah,
alt
old
rap
rap,
and
lo-fi.
hip hop, lo-fi vibes. You know,
Yeah.
you got the like. Yeah, I think this is where hip hop's supposed to go because when it came out, it was like hard gangster. You had your community rappers, and then you had your in love rappers when I was in high school and stuff, and then you had
That's what I liked about it. It was nice and
you like the
niche.
mellow love rap.
I mean, look, I can pop in my Jay Z, then I can pop in my Common. Like I like my avenues, but where it's going
Yeah.
now, it's like either
Then you had conscious rap, drill rap, mumble rap, and now you getting this alt rap,
mama
and
rap is
it's
still here, and the confused goth rap. I don't understand that shit.
oh, and then it was some artists in this category, but thanks to Beyonce Shabuzi, you got country rap. Like
Let me
exposed.
stop you right now with
No,
that.
country rap been a thing.
Country rap does not exist except for country grammar. Other than that, no other country
Oh
rap
my.
fucking exists. It may be like a David Banner album. I don't know.
No, there is definitely country rap out there. Like,
No, and
yes,
stop it.
country rap is a
Stop it.
thing.
I
It
think
is,
that's the fucking industry is pointing to country. It's shifting. Everything's shifting to country,
which was
and
started by black people. Bang, gang, gang.
it was. It was. I mean, all music was talking about black people, but it was
That's true.
always
Too.
a
You're
white
right.
It was always a white market. Let's be honest with you. But
It was a white
I
market only because
noticed the
that's what the
trend from a
media
year
put.
ago. So all the A&R reps are now they're just signing a whole bunch of black country singers and rappers, and they're pushing the market towards that shit heavy. And you know that because Beyonce
Because
just dropped a fucking
y-
album
and you know
out
why
of
that
nowhere about
and the black dollar is gonna support all those black country artists.
it
They are
won't.
some dope artists. Like
No,
you,
mind you, they are they're dope.
they
I mean,
are
I'm not a
dope.
country fan. I love every type of music on this earth except for country and bluegrass. I can't deal with it. I'd rather listen to
I like
fucking
country is good though.
death metal than country music.
Now that's what I can't listen to.
Yeah, like good like Nova
Hard
Scotian
metal.
death rap. I'd rather
I
listen
can't.
to that
I,
than fucking country. But
yeah, I can't
these
do that.
fucking artists are being signed up. They're gonna be exploited, and they ain't gonna see none of this fucking money that all these fucking A&R reps are getting. And just watch you 2 3 years from now when it's gonna be oversaturated. We're gonna see a whole bunch of people getting fucked over. So,
Mm.
Cardi prediction. I'm calling it out now.
I mean, country is where it's going.
Booty and
So
the Blowfish. I wanna be with you. I fuck with. Is that even? Is that considered country? I don't know.
I don't know.
That was '90s though, so that don't count.
Lil Nas
Oh, Nas
X.
X.
No, Old Town Road is still the highest charting and grossing country song of all time.
It
You,
still is.
it still is. I don't think nothing will ever beat
I
it.
thought white folks got pissed off once they found out he was gay. They was like, we gotta burn all our fucking records now.
I'm just saying, like he still holds that record for all time country sales.
That wouldn't
So
help. I don't care what anyone say.
and he was smart to put Billy Ray Cyrus on his track.
Because what's more country
Like
than Billy Ray Cyrus?
his daughter.
Um, Flat butt Miley Cyrus.
I swear I didn't like Miley, but she lost me with her cultural appropriation phase of her life until Nikki, said Yo Miley was good, and then she went back to Polo the White Girl. Like I never really liked her. Then I don't even like the song. I'm be honest. I'm finna get crucified. Two Most Wanted is not my favorite song on the album. I actually don't like that song that
I
much.
never listened to
But everybody
anything
saw somebody love it, and I'm like, I
but
don't like it.
the Wrecking Ball song. And I was like, ill. Why is she on a wrecking ball with no ass? Fucking stick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry. I don't like country. I
But
mean, I do.
no,
I like Leonard Skinner though, and that's kind of, I guess, that's the inner racist part of me.
yeah, it was just like when she broke up. What's his name? Liam Hemsworth, Thor's little brother.
That should never even happen. That's like fucking J.C. Kelsey like leaving his black girlfriend for fucking Taylor Swift. That should never happen.
No, but I think that's what happened. Like they broke up, and that's when she went to her black phase.
Are white girls allowed to have a black face?
We're not gonna get into that right now. Let's stick to the rap beef.
Why
Like,
not? Let's talk
uh,
about it. Light skin shit, light skin opinions.
oh God, Lee.
I say no. They have their
Are they
own
allowed to have a black phase? Or
X
I
point
mean,
up.
they all have a. I wouldn't say
That'll
a
be the
black
only phase they're
phase.
allowed to have
I will
is that
call it
type of
a.
black
I
phase.
will call it a trailer park phase before I say a black phase. I'm sorry. That's not gonna say like associate them with anything black. Sorry. Mm-mm. Except their souls.
Yeah, that's the only phases when they when they take black dick. That's about it. Either for them or to get back at daddy. Either one. I'll take it.
Yeah, I heard that was the real meaning behind Black Friday. They put on little black dresses and go get gangbanged by black guys. I don't know. Heard that. I was like, what? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, if they have a trailer park phase, I mean, what would be the equivalent to a black person's phase? What would you call a play?
Can a black person have a white person phase? Because I swear to goodness, if you like, hey, I want to speak to your manager, you're going to end up getting locked up anyway. Black folks can't act out because we act out, we get shot, and either we get put to jail. So we're not allowed to really act out like we would want to.
I mean, I guess you got some validity there. I had to really like, yeah, he kind of right. They call the police on us.
Yeah, right. Well, the
They
Decepticon
definitely
said
call the
group
police
sex
on
is
us.
not a dating arc.
You said what?
Oh, the Decepticon said group sex is not a dating arc.
Oh my god.
It sure enough is. Or at least one of those like 2, 3 spin-off episodes.
Not an arc in your life. What? That is wild. Am I in mine? I don't know.
You definitely are.
It's been a long arc. It's been over 10 years in this arc.
Remember, you can always come back to it. You can put it down. You can put it down and come back to it now. Accidentally, oh shit! I forgot I left this here. Let me pick this right back up.
I gotta finish reading, huh? I forgot I was on this page.
I gotta get back in shape for group sex. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. That's the key right there. Like for real.
You gotta get your cardio up, man.
I gotta go to the gym more in a week. I'm gonna go like
I
once
gotta
or
get this
twice.
body ready for BlurCon. It's supposed to be fucking swimsuit themed.
Christ, I
I
forgot.
gotta lose like 40, 50 pounds. Jesus
I
Christ.
forgot. Okay, you
Uh-huh.
just gave me motivation. All right, yeah, I gotta
Well,
be naked as possible.
we-
Cosplay wise, I might be a black Namor with locks.
not as naked as possible.
Look, let me tell you something. If you ain't ever been to BlurCon, it is hot as hell outside in DC in the summer.
It's hot
Like
as hell inside. There's so many black folks.
it's hot as hell. Like, let me tell you something. Women that when y'all do y'all cosplays and y'all skin showing, I know y'all feel good because I be burning up. I go in the ballroom with an air conditioner on Super Sub Zero just to cool off. Like, man, it'd be hot.
Well, maybe should we get back to Diddy? Should we get back to Diddy?
Let's get back to Diddy.
Diddy be diddling dudes
Diddy be diddling dudes with his diddler.
with his diddler.
The diddler.
The diddler. Oh shit.
I got a friend with a green suit like that.
Pimp
I don't
pimp.
know. Yeah.
Pimp pimp. Anyway, green suit, you automatically pimping.
Let's be honest. And I was honestly thinking about this because I wanted to talk about it. If Diddy had his parties, but he did everything correct that goes went the lifestyle community rules. What if there were no underage people, no rape, no abuse, no forcefulness, no power? What if everyone was consenting? And it was, but still done with Diddy money. Like, would it actually be a problem? What's up?
What's up? So, hey guys, sorry I'm joining a little bit late.
just in time to join the Diddy Diddle.
The
Did
diddler?
you do that?
Are we talking about the diddler?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I was saying, what if like everything was done right? What if there was no underage people? What if there was consent? What if there was no abuse? What if everything was great vibe and everything, but you have this lifestyle party that's a Diddy party with Diddy money? Would there even be an issue?
I feel like if it was all that, Diddy wouldn't be into it. Because he doesn't get to exert power over people and everything like that. That's an amazing party that you're talking about. Diddy
Yeah.
wouldn't like that because Diddy's not the center of attention. Diddy's not being able to exert power over other people. Diddy's not being able to do the things that gets Diddy off. Because I mean, if we're gonna
They
talk
say he
about all
wouldn't be
this,
able to be a narcissist.
yeah, he wouldn't get his supply the way he wants it. Because it's all about how he gets it. Because he could have easily been a real big proponent in the club scene. He could have been doing all this other stuff. He has so much money to do these things the right way. He doesn't do them the right way because he just wants to be able to exert the power over
I was
people.
like, he legit.
That's what happens when you're money long. Like you can go
Yep.
to parties and like for but so long it numbs you, and you
Diddler.
gotta start doing diddler shit.
I'm just saying,
Because
it's just
remember,
like-
rapper was like, "Yo, you know what happens at Diddy parties? Like, just don't go. You be safe
Yeah.
if you just don't go."
Because it
But
sounded like what he was
niggas
trying
went.
to do was, it sounded like he was trying to like redo like Studio 54. Like, if you know Studio 54 back in the day, anything can happen in Studio 54. Anything goes on in those walls, and it was all right until I think somebody overdosed. And yeah, but he could have literally been like the corner market of entertainment business if he did it right. He could have been billionaire off of that alone. Sex is $1 billion industry, and you got all the celebrities in a big ass orgy. What?
That just sounds like just a blackmail's heaven.
It can be, but consenting, you also sign an NDA. I mean,
That's true too.
But see, also the other thing that you gotta think about it is would they have let him be all those things if they didn't have dirt on him to take him down? If he did everything the right way,
if he did everything the right way, he wouldn't have no dirt.
But it's all like I swear I say this all the time. This is that industry twists people into something that they had a couple of the traits to be a certain way. The industry twists them all the way to the way to into that like lifestyle, into that being that terrible person, because it's just you have abundance of money, abundance of people around you, and abundance of things that you can do, and you just go off.
Okay, well let's talk about the downside then. So we know at the peak Diddy was doing his Diddy shit, fucking bitches, being with high power people, and then like shit start to slip. So Cassie lawsuit, right? And then right after that, okay, we settled, but everything swept under the rug, maybe undisclosed amount, we'll fucking never know. But then that opened up the flood. Right, but then that opened up the floodgates literally right after that. So that happened in November of last year. I remember that we did the show on it. And then literally like a week after, people started coming forward. So 2 people came forward. And then
assistance, everybody.
Right. So what was it? Some Jane Doe's came out, and then songwriter Aaron Hall took turns saying they was raping this woman 30 years ago. But the statute of limitations has been removed from New York, so it's like really a floodgate of just accusations from shit that happened. And New York is the worst place to fucking unleash that law.
That's the worst place to do a crime. They laws.
So after that, then Diddy was asked to step down for the chairman, because you can't be hit with all these lawsuits and be ahead of shit unless you're Trump. And then unless you're Trump. Yeah. They're still running for president. It's okay. He has like 127 charges against him.
You gotta be,
and a $474 million bond that he has to pay.
You gotta be affluent.
That got knocked down 123, by the way. It helps to have Supreme Court justices on your side, right?
And buying them mega buses.
Yeah, buying them mega buses. Real quick, sidebar. I'm gonna get chewed out anyway later, but sidebar. Did y'all see the fucking story of Trump going to Chick-fil-A?
Oh my God, I was just about to talk about that.
and buying black folks milkshakes. Like, that's gonna fucking do
The
something.
sandwiches. And then the black girl gonna say, I don't care what the media said about you, Mr. Trump. We still support you. Well, you can get a hug. Oh my God. Oh,
I hate our people sometimes.
the
And
video
this be
had
the
me
shit
like,
that get
what
why.
the fuck? Ooh.
Oh, y'all must not have heard about the two Republican black women that were like all about Trump and his first presidency and his first running. They were on Fox News all the time,
Oh,
Oh
Diamond
yeah,
everything
Silk.
like that.
didn't they get caught up with
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, Diamond Silk. One of them passed away. Fuck them. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't have no remorse for people like that.
Even
Like,
Herman
but
Cain.
you
I'm
can't.
sorry.
You gotta
When
buy
Herman
my.
Cain, when
You're
Herman
not gonna
Cain
buy
got
my
COVID,
vote.
look, when Herman Cain got COVID, everybody was like, "That's what you get."
Should have been talking shit.
Should have been talking shit.
Fucking shit.
COVID got your ass, and the whole black community was like, "Nigga,
Mm.
that's what your ass
It's
get
funny because 2 days
out there with no mask."
2 days before that, it was like COVID doesn't exist. I'm gonna go to this thing, and he got COVID and died.
Listen, some people buy into it. Like, listen, look at Young Miami with Diddy. She bought completely into that. She was like,
But this is the thing. You gotta think that's who
That
Young
bitch is
Miami
dumb.
is. She's
I
a hood
ain't,
girl from Miami.
yeah.
And if she got the chance to play madam and bring in girls and she get a cut of the money because she's supplying all the bitches from the gutter of Florida that want to go get some celebrity dick. She got that contact because she from the hood. She gonna play that shit.
you
She
saw her.
gonna
Hood ass
smuggle that
mistress
pink.
right there.
You saw,
She gonna smuggle that pink cocaine. You know why? Because she said, "Hey, I'm your rider. I'll be that bitch. I just want my check." She all about her money.
you hear what her co what is that other part of her duo she
Oh,
was saying you
JT,
yes JT was like yo you trying to
another rap beef.
The
yeah
one that got
she
knocked
like
up.
you yeah she was like you trying to pull me into this like you like oh he giving money he doing this he doing that and she like girl I've been there already I've been already done all that like you know where I come from I've done
Yeah, she like, I just
dealt with
got out of
pimps and
jail.
all
I'm
that
not
stuff
gonna do all this shit.
yeah
Like she probably
Mm.
still on probation or supervision. Like people gotta understand. Like
you trying
she's thinking smart. Like I ain't trying to do all that.
yep
And,
and
and
she
yeah,
All
the
I'm saying
Miami,
is you ain't gonna buy me a delicious cookies and cream milkshake from Chick-fil-A
she ain't gonna buy me
and,
shit.
and expect me to kiss the ring.
With his damn Secret Service and
You
everything.
can you can
I
suck
was
my
like this. I
fucking
was
dick.
like, this the day I'm getting arrested. I'm sorry. I would have rocked his ass. This is the day I'm getting arrested. Okay. I'm finna knock the shit out of him because he ain't president right now. He's a normal ass citizen of this country. And I'm gonna knock his old ass. Like that man irritates me. Okay. I would have got jumped by the Secret Service and I would have it would have been worth it. Okay, because oh, that man talks like I made
Mm.
sneakers because the black community loves
I'm
sneakers.
sorry. Let's not go off on Trump. I mean, we need to have
Whew.
we do need to have a whole political episode.
Oh, we can
I would
do
love to
that.
run
I
that.
would
Yeah, we're
love
gonna
to do
come
a
back to
political
that.
episode.
Yeah, because we have opinions too.
Oh my god.
Okay. Back to fucking the diddler.
the diddler
The diddler, he stepped aside as the revolt chairman. Oh yeah, a couple days later, he was accused of sex trafficking and gang rape by four other women.
Mm-hmm.
The lawsuit was filed also in New York, named under another Jane Doe because they didn't come forward. Former Bad Boy Entertainment president Harvey Perry in the third
Harvey
division as a third assailant of sex trafficking gang rape when she was 17 years old. In the filing of the people, Jane Doe claimed that Pierre approached her at the lounge in Michigan and convinced her to take a private jet with him in the third assailant of Combs recording studio in New York City. When she arrived, she alleged she was given drugs and alcohol before being viciously gang raped. Vicious in quotation marks. But girl, you should have known better.
Now you should have known better. I wouldn't say that. If the thing is, if she
She's
like
young, she was vulnerable. You're 17, you're in college. But
she
when someone says, hey, get on my jet,
age of consent,
get off
17.
my purse. I don't know you.
She trying to make some money, I mean, but what happened shouldn't have happened. It should have been consensual. Should have been. I wouldn't say she should have known better, but
Like
she
the
fell for the okie doke and
OG people say, look, if it's too good to be true, it's probably
not good, right?
not true.
I mean,
And that goes to this day. If it's too good to be true, then you need to, intuition kicks in. Hey, this shit ain't right. That shit should go off. But I don't think kids have that nowadays.
I mean, as a young broke college student, if a old rich motherfucker say, "Get on my private jet, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket, just come and have sex with a few of my friends," what the hell you think you gonna do?
Not do it.
Yeah, I'm getting on that private
BK,
jet.
you'd have been took.
You done got
You'd have
got
been.
taken.
The thing is, BK like, I got viciously gang raped,
I would have got paid,
but I got paid though.
and I'd have been like,
30 years,
the
30
thing
years
is,
later.
as long as it wasn't no abuse, like don't beat me, but I comply. But damn, just pay me.
I can't, bro. I can't do it. Me, I'm like, yo, it's not even about the like the sodomy or it's like because all of that stuff is about them exerting power over you and trying to make you do things that they want. Like
No
I did
Gerard
what,
Carmichael play. No Gerard Carmichael. Don't none of
yeah,
that
I
shit.
gotta watch that show.
Don't.
I'm going
like
to, because I like his
I
shows.
mean,
like
he lost me with the whole slave play. I was just like, nigga.
they getting off on the emasculate your emasculation, not the pleasure from whatever.
Yeah, he's a Mexican gay black guy, and
Oh no, I was talking about Diddy. I was talking Diddy gets off
oh,
on and them peeps get off on emasculating you because it was done to them. It's kind of like how a lot of predators wind up being
All right.
predators. A lot of people who are preyed on wind up becoming predators.
Quick
yeah.
question for everyone in the panel and the folks in the chat. Did you think he really fucked Meek Mill?
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Absolutely. Absolutely. He was railing that dude. He was giving him y'all seen remember LL and what was it,
Oh
Undercover?
shit!
Love it, love it.
He just say
I'm
the track.
sorry,
Oh,
I can't.
forgive me what I did with Diddy. He never said it what it was though, but that
No,
must have been it.
my thing is, first off, that whole little Twitter sound bite. I was like, you can't say that that's them. That could sound like so many other people in gay porn. Like you can't say
Right,
that's
you can.
them. But can I picture Diddy clapping Meek Mill up? I can't.
I could see Diddy like, hey, I saw that you were in jail.
I
So
can.
how about we go
I,
ahead and relive that moment?
I'm just saying. Just think about it. Meek Mill waking up drunk in the morning in the bed naked, and he looks on his head and Diddy there.
He got the face that he had on his album cover when he was a young boy.
He looking like, yeah,
What happened?
what happened?
No,
Yeah,
I've been
that's
seeing
not.
posts about people saying that what if Diddy was your sleep paralysis demon, and I would be terrified, bro.
Yo, I
Yo,
wouldn't wish that on
Dun, dun,
nobody.
dun, 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 dun.
your sleep
Eh,
paralysis demon is Diddy.
He's
Your
just
sleep
sitting in the
paralysis demon,
corner.
Yo, that's funny. Oh
and
my god.
all you see is
Take this.
all you see is him in a robe and sunglasses out the corner of your eye. You can't fucking move.
Oh my god. I never even thought that black people. Hilarious.
Oh
Mhm.
Wow.
man.
But no, it's just at the end of the day with him, he did some terrible shit.
Hmm.
I mean, if he just stayed with just being like bi, just say you're bi and just
He
keep
should. My
keep
thing is, so this is my
moving.
whole thing. That's my whole thing. He shouldn't have to say. He don't have to say anything. He shouldn't have to say things. He should be able to just be a human being and do what the fuck he want to do without judgment or a label or a title. Because that's sometimes how I feel. I don't want no fucking label. Like, but to avoid talking to stupid people, I just say what they understand. I don't like the title. I don't want the title. I'm just a human being. That's like it's like I hate being labeled because in the day when people label you, they have preconceived notions of you, and it's just like and stereotypes, and it's like that's not even who I am. So
Or at least let somebody know. It was like, okay, you dating, chicks,
did
but
he say he like to have fun?
then
And
you doing DL stuff on the side. Just
well,
be real.
not DL. I say I have sex with people. I have sex with people, and I mean that on both genders.
The thing is, when you try to hide it though, Diddy was hiding this shit. But
I
Yeah.
think he was. It's just like if you knew, you knew. That's why they say if
Oh,
you get
okay.
invited
I
to a
can.
Diddy
if you
party,
knew, you
don't
knew.
go. They
Yeah.
knew. Hollywood knew what Diddy was on. They knew about him. Hell,
I know
75% of
until
Hollywood,
all this
75
shit came out.
look, 75% of Hollywood is gay. Casting couch, TV shows, movies, all that shit. At some point, a man, slept with another man to get where he is today in entertainment. Hell, what was the basketball player that just said it the other day?
Oh,
Yeah.
He
what's his
know his
name?
some of his
I
teammates sleep
forget.
with men because they get pussy thrown at them so much that they start sleeping with men. Like it's just get your curiosity. Your sexuality is fluid.
I need to have that happen to me.
Sexuality, the too
What?
much pussy that you don't want no more.
Yeah. I need to.
That you get bored of it
I have to see what's my number. How many bitches must I fuck to be
to be
like?
like, I want to try a nigga now.
Yeah, it has to be an astronomical number for me.
You gonna hit the oh my, you gonna
I
hit
mean,
the Dwight Howard?
if I'm like, let's say I'm at like 20,000, right? No VD.
20,000.
20,000 no VD.
Wow.
And it'd be like, what? I feel like it's an appropriate number. Eh?
That's
I don't know if I can reach. I don't know if you can reach that number. Is it physically
20,000?
possible to reach that number?
I don't know. Let's see how many years that'll take. Even if you fuck one woman a day.
Well, technically, it would have to be at least 2 a day. So that at least puts you at over like almost.
That's
700.
about 55 years, and that's fucking once a day.
That's
for
a lot of
55 years straight.
fucking.
55 years straight, once a day, a different woman every day.
All right, Devil. What
55
would be your
years.
number? How many would it take to switch the team just once, just one time? You'd be like, okay, I had enough yams. It's time to try Glizzy.
Not to be
Glizzy.
that guy.
There are other yams. You can switch from a yam to a sweet potato. It's firmer.
So I don't like. I don't like.
Gene
Not to be
Simmons
that guy,
did
but I don't have
3K.
a
Shout out
number.
to Gene Simmons.
I don't got a number. I can't.
Wait, that's why I said 20K. It's just like I'm sure by then I'll be all pussied out.
There's so many things you
So
can do
you fuck
with
a
it.
different woman every day for 55 years. You be like, all right, I want a nigga now. Nigga, you old at that point. Don't no nigga
It'd
want
be
you.
one young boy be like, that nigga gay.
Nobody look. And you can cut
Like,
that in
sorry,
half.
he just fucked 20,000 bitches.
And you can cut that in half and fuck two different women for 27 years.
No, Decepticons has a point. I like women because soft, smell good, the body shapes, the way that they are, like everything about a woman is what attracts me to a woman, not just the pussy. So, I don't.
You saying you gotta experience all those different things from different women. No two women are the same.
Maybe you just gotta meet
maybe
Prince
twins, but not even twins sexually. I don't know if they're the same. But
there's so much to explore with just a woman and I don't have that predilection to want to go towards a man.
Like I said, the Kinsey scale, sexuality is fluid. At the end of the day, people are attracted to other people, and some act on it and some don't.
I was just speaking in hypotheticals. That's all I'm saying.
But your number is straight 20,000 is the Cardi experience number.
We'll see. Talk to me after 20,000. We have another conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Like I've felt every vagina on my dick. Okay,
I'm ready to try that.
I felt every
hard research.
Okay, I know what each one feels like. Okay, all right. There's no new surprises anymore. That's crazy.
So that means you have to at least experience every type of vagina. So you have to have at least find and have sex with a woman that has 2 vaginas.
Yeah. I gotta go through it all.
You gotta go through it all. There's
no choice but to go through it all.
See, my problem is I'm gonna find one that I like exactly how it is, and I'm like
going over and over and over.
I'm there. I'm
like your favorite after school snack.
Exactly. Like I'm one of those. I have a I swear like I'm on a spectrum because I hyperfixate on things too much. So I'll hyperfixate on just one aspect of something for a long time. Yeah. So like there'll be either one position or 2 positions or a set of positions in sequence that I will like to do for an extended amount of time.
All those things and you want, but once the sugar don't taste like sugar, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I don't think that sugar will ever not taste like sugar, unless you change it on a molecular level.
When your favorite meal doesn't taste the same anymore.
When they change the recipe for the Big Mac
or the Chick-fil-A sandwich, which
or the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Fucking bastards.
Mm.
Anyway, back to Diddy. Still diddling folks to this day. That
Diddling.
was
Diddling.
December 6th. Fast forward to fucking February. He is accused of sexual assault again by a record producer. So they just keep on coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Quotation marks, keep on coming. That's
Bad boy,
what he's
baby.
doing. Bad boy, baby. This one,
Or trying to in some cases.
this one, uh, Little Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer, Diddy filed a lawsuit also in New York because Diddy is just doing a lot of things in New York. That he also drugged and threatened him while he was working with Combs on his recent Love album back in 22. And he is also seeking $30 million in booty hole damages.
Why I gotta be
Not the
booty hole
$30 million in booty hole damages. Is that Rod
Uh,
Wave? Is that who that is? Rod Wave? Is that what it was?
Little Rod, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know
But
neither.
it's also been said that, Diddy has certain bottles in the champagne that's already laced with drugs. And the waiters know when he asks for it to bring that certain bottle and pour it for a certain person that he points to or something like that. Like he had pre-drugged bottles for people. So like when they
Yeah,
brought
that's trap.
the
That's trapping.
bottle, it looked like it was a fresh bottle. They didn't think nothing was tampered with it, but he already tampered the bottles. Like he knew the bottles he was drinking and bottles he had for people that he wanted. I mean, that was like alleged. It was not proven, but that's alleged what he was doing at the
That's
club.
That shit's
that's
diabolical.
how I would do it. I'll take a long ass syringe, throw it through the cork, squeeze it.
No, they don't do it through the cork. When they bring you the bottle in the club, it's already open.
Well, I don't order bottles at clubs. I don't go to clubs.
Yeah, they bring you the bottle. It's
That's the
already
exact reason why
open.
I
I
don't
don't go
trust
to
that shit.
clubs.
Nah, let me open up my own bottle. Don't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Like,
I need you to see you physically pop it. You
I
fucking
need to hear
burning
that.
me.
Well, no, see, all right. So if that's the case, he might get it at like. Think about how much money Diddy got. Diddy might be able to get that shit at production, at the production
I mean, he
level,
makes his own. He makes his own shit.
and then get it
Technically,
shipped to and then get it
just
shipped to the
already in there.
freaking
I mean, he did have
the
Ciroc and
bar.
Daily on tequila. He probably had some people do some shit at the
Mhm.
warehouse and reseal it, or if you at the club and you say, "Hey, bring us a bottle with the pourer on it," they already got
That did it special.
the Diddy special, the Diddy juice,
The
inside the
Diddy
bottle.
juice.
You
Not the
know,
Diddy juice.
All
the
right, let
Diddy
me
juice.
wrap this fucking Diddy shit up. Diddy did so much shit. Look, I legit have like 6 pages of what Diddy fucking did.
73 pages.
Diddy did everything.
He did too much fucking shit. So so there's lawsuit time. So according to Mr. Combs and Mr. Jones, to record him constantly on several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and auto recordings of Diddy and his staff and guests engaging in serious illegal activities.
Including drug dealing.
So part of these things, yeah, the use of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, mushrooms, legal firearms, lacing alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his house. Um, Mr. Combs' chief of staff. Why does he have a chief of staff? Christina Coram
There's a
instructed
lot of
her
people work for
to
him.
right to retrieve. He's not the president, fucking cabinet members.
He got a lot of people that work for him, though.
Instructed her staff to retrieve the drug so she can provide it to Combs for his consumption. Christian Jones drugging and sexually assaulting a woman. Combs is
His
telling how
son.
he plans to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image. Young Miami's cousin is assistant
Swallowing.
sexually assaulting Mr. Jones. Wait, let me read that. My Young Miami's cousin, that's JT, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, somebody else. All right.
Somebody else.
Young Miami's cousins and or assistant sexually assaulted Mr. Jones. So he got what, raped by a woman?
Yep.
I don't see a downside in that. All right, after Cuba
Well,
Jr.
you got to think about the fact that I think he was the one that they said was attracted to Stevie J. He wanted Stevie J. Was that the gay one?
Is Stevie J Mr. Jones?
No.
Okay, why does it say Cuba Gooding Jr. sexually assaulted him as well?
That's what they said. Yeah,
They're
so
talking.
Why is cool?
that's the assistant. Yeah, that
Why is
he
Cuba
loved.
doing stuff?
He was in love with Stevie J, and Diddy apparently had to tape of Stevie J topping a white man, and he showed him to try and entice him and get him and turned on into sex. And he also alleged that Cuban Gooding Jr. Um, molested him and raped him, and he sat there and let it happen because he didn't want to get fired, lose his job, or some shit like that.
What the fuck? I thought he
So
was breakdancing too.
he was basically getting passed around Diddy's celebrity circle
Okay.
as his assistant.
All right. He goes on
Some
to
people are
say,
just lucky.
Mr. Combs consorting with underage girls, sex workers.
Okay, that
Um,
part is like no.
it says in quotation marks put up the rapper who did it, Nicki Minaj, which we know is Meek the fucking Mill.
Mhm.
R&B singer number 4 name
Dreams
was
and nightmares.
redacted. Yeah.
Oh, we know who that was.
Uh,
Apparently,
I don't know who that is. R&B singer 4 redacted. Is the guy from Day 26?
apparently it's Chris Brown.
Oh, not Chris Breezy. That explains a lot.
Apparently,
All right.
allegedly. Let me say that.
Consorting with underage girls and sex
Sprinkling.
workers performed at the Super Bowl Vegas Regency. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be him. Um, so Mr. Jones been through a lot. Jesus Christ. Pay that man. Mr. Jones was a victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touches of his anus by Mr. Combs.
Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Bloop.
Why is it the bloop though? Cheek Mills. Ha! Sorry.
No, you don't get
What's
the bloop. You don't get the bloop because
Cheek
that's for the
Mills?
beginning of the show.
Oh my God. Y'all got inside jokes already with the
Oh
Um.
bloop.
my god.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the show. Yeah, you missed it.
Oh my god.
Also attempted to downplay Mr. Combs' groping of Mr. Jones' anus and genitals as a friendly horseplay, saying that those
What
acts
you
were Mr.
groping my
Combs' way
asshole
of
for?
just the way him showing that he likes you. You know,
You like it, you can eat it. Don't grope
just
it. Shit.
bloop bloop.
Double
With the
bloop.
tongue.
It's just a bloop. I'm like, hey, Diddy loves you, and just bloops you in the booty hole. Mr. Combs went so far to share a video with Stevie J anally penetrating
Mhm,
a Caucasian male without a
mhm.
Yo, Stevie, you wild boy.
And Stevie out here defending Diddy against
You
50.
wow,
Look at
He
him.
Stevie.
He
defended him
that's the
because
face he make when he be like, give it to me.
Ain't he married to some
No.
heifer?
No,
Jocelyn.
him and Faith Evans got a divorce.
He was
Oh,
married to Faith Evans. Oh, Faith.
Yes.
Poor baby.
Him and Faith got a divorce.
I'm gonna need Faith to get a good man after all these years. It
She
feels like
thought he was
it's just
one.
been 35, 40 years of just her in bad relationships with people. Ugh,
Hmm.
that's horrible. But Stevie J, fucking white dudes, come on, man.
I
come
know,
on,
right? It's
Stevie.
all the black male
I
celebrities.
mean, I
Why
mean,
don't you love me, Stevie?
if you do it for like, the getting back at the man, I see that. But other than that,
It's a power thing. I keep saying it. It's a power thing. Like literally, it's not about the sex. It's about them taking over somebody else. It's about exerting their.
You think that's what happens with gay sex?
No, I think that's what they're doing.
I guess
Mm.
I
I
think
don't.
that's what they're doing.
I guess if the guy was bigger than Stevie J, or the guy was a twink, I don't fucking know.
Uh,
Um,
I don't
all
think
I
all
know
gay
he
dicks is that.
did
I
that
just think that
shit.
that's what they're doing.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just wish I was invited. Like, what the hell? They having fun. Hey, look,
Bloop, boop,
double blue because I would have tried it for the more money.
bloop.
That's hilarious.
All right, there's some. Goddamn, there's more. Finally, there are some screenshots of Stevie J anally penetrating Caucasian male that Combs provided to Mr. Jones. Possession of the video will be provided copy to the court. You know what that means?
We getting a sex tape.
If it's provided to the court in about 20 years, we'll
We
be
gonna get
able
that.
to see that.
We gonna get that Stevie J sex tape.
It will become public archive.
We gonna be able to see the sex tape. It's
Oh,
gonna be look and look. And guess what? And they gonna have it on the bootleg DVDs in every barbershop near you.
someone's gonna buy it. I know that. While using the restroom, Young
A
Miami's
lot.
cousins burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones believed that Mr. Combs sent her in there to sexually assault Mr. Jones. I mean, I just feel like that's a good boss right there.
Oh my god. See,
You imagine your boss be
we
like,
both agreeing to both sides of it. Like, look, he's
like
sending women after you. I'm like, he's sending the celebrity men after you. Like, what did he sound
I
like
mean,
somebody I want to be friends with on the good
I'm
side
just saying,
of
like,
it?
you
Not
imagine.
the pedophilia shit,
Could
but
you just
the
imagine your boss be like, "Yo, BK, take 30 minutes. I'm gonna
go in the
send
room,
someone
go in there
go
with
wrong.
Dwight Howard real quick.
I
Go
got
in there with
somebody
Dwight
waiting there
Howard.
for you. You've been doing such a good job.
Dwight Howard is waiting
The
on you.
White Howard
That's
is
like the best gift I could ever
I
receive.
got Dwight Howard in the other room. You got 30 minutes. I need you to clock back in though when you're done. But this is
I'm
just a
getting a bag
reward
from
for you."
Dwight. I'm finna look. Let me tell you something. By the time I'm done, though, me and
And
Dwight
then
gonna be married.
Diddy just
Okay.
loops you on the butt as you go into the room.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
like,
One might say that
and you know
might
what
be
I'm gonna
a
say
good
like this?
boss.
As soon as he do that, whoosh, that'll cost you $5,000.
All right.
See
Well,
how many times he do that shit.
this is a seesaw of Diddy's jungle.
The seesaw of Diddy's
Did
jungle.
he sound like he had a good fun jungle? It's just some things went bad because he got out of control, and folks didn't know how to handle the shit until Cassie blew the whistle.
What the fuck? So she into the this is getting saucy at this point. So she's into the bathroom. Oh, let me put this in my voice one. As she entered the bathroom, she dropped to her
Jesus Christ.
knees and began performing oral sex on Mr. Jones' exposed penis.
In the bathroom?
Mr. Jones pushed her away and exited the bathroom. But young Miami's cousin did not accept Mr. Jones's rejection as she proceeded to follow Mr. Jones out of the bathroom. She started undressing and attempted to straddle him and have sex with him in presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. During this time, Mr. Jones was forced to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts of pleasure of Mr. Combs. But on February 4th, Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones into prostitutes and sex workers back to his home in Miami, Florida. This is getting hot, guys. This is getting very, very hot. And
Yo, wow.
and on February, hold on. Get my water.
Oh
Go to
my
the James Earl
god!
Jones
It's
story.
like one of them Zane books.
Oh
Not a
God.
Zane book.
February 2nd, Mr. Jones delivers. Mr. Combs drugged him, and Jones recalls waking up naked and dizzy and confused.
Mm, mm,
He was in bed with two sex workers and Mr. Combs.
mm, mm,
He recalls aimlessly wandering around the house with no clothes on. Mrs.
Don't make
Jones.
fun of this man's journey. It was
I am doing a dramatic reading of what the fuck happened. These are the facts, okay? I'm just reading the facts in a slightly silky, sucksy voice. That's all I'm doing.
mm,
That's
mm,
all I'm doing.
mm.
Everyone, hands up. Everyone, I want to see everyone's hands up.
my hands.
BK, where your hands?
It took him a little bit.
It took a little bit
took
too
a little
long.
No, because I was literally, I was really looking. I was looking at
He's
something on my
like,
computer, like
hey, Cardi, keep
one of
going. Why
those
you stop?
one of those screens popped
I
up
need
on
to
my
know.
computer, like update your antivirus software, and I'm like, get off my screen.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where are we? Yeah. Okay. He's walking around naked. He woke up in the bed with two bitches and Dizzy and Diddy. All right.
Diddler Diddy.
All right. As part of Mr. Jones' sex worker recruitment tools, Mr. Combs provided Mr. Jones with exclusive bad boy baseball cap and required to wear it to a body trap on the river as a signal to any sex worker he approached that Mr. Combs was in town and sent Mr. Jones to recruit them. He had an official bad boy baseball recruiting sex trap cap. So when you saw the cap on his head,
So that's
you
how
know,
you get initiated to bad boy. You get raped by a bunch of women.
maybe I don't know.
Sounds like somebody want to sign up.
I'm mad. It just says official bad boy baseball cap.
So that's all he got was a cap. So you ain't gonna pay me. You gotta give me a baseball cap.
Okay, so Mr. Combs will often switch up his approach. He would go from promising Mr. Jones the world to threatening Mr. Jones with physical harm. Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face and inform Mr. Jones that he is willing to kill his mother, Janice Combs, if he must in order to get what he wants. So wouldn't think twice to harm Mr. Jones.
Mm. I don't know if he gonna really eat his face. I think that was just a term he said to, I don't think no.
That's breezy. I'm gonna eat you.
And there's more stuff here. Like there's like another page of shit. I don't know if you want to keep me keep reading this shit, but that
It's
nigga
not
been
like Diddy
through a
was trying to.
trial.
No, it's not like Diddy was trying to flirt and hit on him and was doing anything he can to court the nigga, and the nigga was just ungrateful. See, y'all celebrities be going for these.
Ungrateful.
Y'all be going for these niggas that don't want
Ungrateful.
y'all. What about us hood people
I
that want?
feed you, I give you nice things, I suck
You
your dick,
know,
and this is how you repay me?
like get one of us that actually want to get out the
Fucking
hood. God damn
no.
it, shit. Like you ungrateful
I
ass
thought I
nigga.
was a gracious
No,
host.
because Cat said it. You just gotta tell him
You
no.
gotta tell
That's
him
what he was.
no.
That's what he was trying to do.
But the thing is, you went through with the shit, still had your job, and now you want to sue him and say you felt the way, nigga. You got paid for your services.
You got paid and laid, sir.
For your services, and you ungrateful ass nigga. He gave you all access to everything and everybody. Shit. If it was me working for Diddy, y'all wouldn't know shit going on. And I'm like, I signed an NDA, nigga. Fuck you.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I do sign those, by the way, for the celebrities of the world.
My God. You trying to BK trying to put
Every
competition
show.
for his
What
sugar.
has me is why wasn't this Mr. Bentley? I feel like this would be all the perks that Mr. Bentley would have got.
I think Mr. Bentley got all of those perks, and at the end of the day, when he figured out that Diddy was never probably, I don't even want to say that part, but when he found out that Diddy was never probably going to be in a serious relationship with his ass, that's when he jumped ship and went to Outkast. I think he probably caught feelings because remember, this was Diddy's assistant, and he followed him everywhere for years.
Everywhere.
With his bro. I think he was really I think he fell in love, and I'm not gonna assume. I shouldn't say that because I shouldn't assume things about him or his sexuality, things that he's done, because we don't know. People, hinted at it due to how he moved in videos and danced, how his face was extra. So he's an animated person. That's who he is as an entertainer. People's like, what is Farnsworth Bentley talent? How is he famous? He does
no
nothing.
one's seen him and since or done. He hasn't done anything
Since Outkast broke up.
Okay,
because he left Bad Boy and went to Outkast, and he was with Andre 3000 for a minute. If you really remember, him and Andre 3000 was rocking out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Outkast broke up, it's just like he faded to the wind with them.
Mm. All right, let me ask you this one last question before we get the fuck off the diddler. Who would you want to see next? Come forward.
To talk about Diddy?
Let's say anybody. It can just be anybody. Who would you thought?
Come forward, like in the dark light of like bad.
In the dark light, coming out, say, "Hey, Diddy did this to me."
Oh, so it is against Diddy.
Yeah.
Outside Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Day 26.
The whole group.
The whole group.
The whole group. They all look like
I want to see the band. I want to see the band.
Yeah.
Everybody for making the band.
Man, you get one. Day 26 of the band. Pick one.
Okay, making the band. That's Day 26 the band. And Danny Kane. I want to hear from all the groups. All of them.
Just all the groups.
All the groups. That's who I want to hear. People I watched on TV go get cheesecake in the middle of fucking night. I want to hear their stories.
Seriously.
What about you, Devil?
Who would I want to TD Jakes? I want TD Jakes to flip. I want TD Jakes to flip and let him all tell everything. Like let him.
Yes, I swallowed him up. I swallowed and swallowed him up.
So he got that book, Woman Thou Art Loose. I want him to write a book called Diddy Thou Art Loose. That would be amazing. Amazing. Writing about how the evils have gotten me. They've swallowed me up.
They swallowed and swallowing and swallowed.
Pursued to swallow some more.
And the fact that TD Jakes is a power bottom, and you know what it is. Let me tell you something what I hate.
He be throwing that ass.
Let me tell you something about what I hate. Let me tell you something that I hate. Because at the end of the day, me in the community, I know what a power bottom is, and I know how people use it to shame bottoms in some way of taking. And I think they're heroes because I'm not. I could take some, but I ain't like some that be like, nigga, do you even feel shit?
Hero.
But the unsung heroes. But in the day, it was just the fact that my grandma was like, "What's a power bottom?" And I couldn't explain that shit to her. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't
Alright,
do it.
hold on
I
one.
couldn't explain it to my grandmother. And I could
I
talk to her about anything. But
I
that I
want
was like,
I want them to resurrect Biggie. I want them to do a seance to bring
Biggie.
Biggie's spirit to come back up
that nigga set me up, huh?
and be like, "You set me up, that nigga gay," and just like goes back down and die.
Like they get like he get a whole sentence
That's it. That's all he
Biggie
says.
get a whole sentence and then he got to go back down.
He
Look,
leaves you with so more unanswered questions, but you only had that one question. You just blew it.
This
That's
all I'm gonna
that's all
tell
you
you.
get. That's all you
Biggie
get.
was a top. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say nothing to that. Nope.
So,
No.
Biggie was a
Because a
Biggie
whole
was a
joke was
top.
about to fly out my mouth, but I was like, nah, that's body shaming and kink shaming, and it's a lot of shaming that would have came with that joke. I
Let
can't do
Biggie
it.
rest. He deserves it.
He deserves it. I mean, Mace already said something right. Jaguar Wright already
No.
Jaguar Wright
says
been reaming that
Jaguar
nigga.
Wright been going in the fuck in. Oh, been
She-
going the fuck
You came
in.
in here from Craig Mack. He passed away, right? So
Everybody that was messing
he
around
said,
with
"Here
Diddy,
comes the flavor in your ear."
everybody
The
died.
flavor was Diddy.
Look, and everybody died of a heart attack. And Albie Shore almost died of a heart attack, but he survived. And they was like, oh, that's mighty Snow. Funny how like Jaguar Wright been blowing the whistle on a lot of shit.
she blow the whistle.
She
Yeah, she has. And
She
she's
I
doing it
is-
for a
got I got
while.
some stuff on I'll Be Sure too. I can read off.
oh, go ahead.
What?
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to I'll Be Sure and
Oh,
Kim Porter, his mama. I never knew they were fucking related. I guess I never cared to even look.
wait, I thought Kim Porter was his baby mom.
The baby mom, but that's I'll Be Sure's
That's Quincy's dad.
son or Quincy's dad, son,
Quincy's
father.
dad. I'll be sure it's Quincy's dad.
Yeah, that's weird ass love triangle going on there. Because everyone know Kim Porter passed away, and
Yeah.
When she was with I'll be sure before Diddy.
Is did he stole her from I'll Be Sure?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think that's how that happened because Quincy's the oldest out of everybody.
yeah, Sarah's son Quincy, who spoke out in the past about casting doubt on the man out for death. He was going to say that I do know very clearly that Kim didn't just check out all of a sudden due to pneumonia. That's some bullshit. In a
Because she
separate
was with that
post,
circle too.
he also claimed that she was running from a situation that he advised her to notify the FBI. Unsustained theories allege that Porter was in the midst of writing a book that would reveal intimate details about her past with Diddy. Speculations about the context includes abuse allegations. In the wake of Cassie lawsuit, Porter's fans have expressed demands that her death case be reopened to rule out the suspicions of murder. It also goes on to say special reports allege that Baby Fat founder has also cast doubt on her friend's cause of death. She is also rumored to have pertinent knowledge of Porter's alleged tell-all book. And amid fans' renewed pleas for the truth in the case, Simmons cryptically posted to her Instagram story November 17th, "As you sow, you shall reap." 55-year-old I'll Be Sure was in Los Angeles where he announced his upcoming project about his life, appeared to make a reference to Combs. We're going to be producing I'll Be Sure life story. Does I'll Be Sure really deserve a life story?
Apparently he was that nigga.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
He was that nigga.
And there was so much stuff
He-
happening. See, that's the problem. When we were growing up, we ain't really pay attention to the shit that was going on around us like that, and
That's
we were
true.
like, we were unaware. But if you talk to people that were like adults around that time, like I talked to my uncles about it, like yeah, that shit was wild. Like the whole bad boy situation, they were all like, all my uncles was like, yeah, makes sense, because that like the amount of people dipping in and dipping out, it was crazy. It's kind of like it would
Mm,
be the equivalent of neo soul for us, because you know how bad neo soul is when it comes to all of the like who's doing who and who's
right.
screwing over everybody. It's the same. It was the same thing, but just the '90s. It was rap in the '90s was that way.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we're going to leave the diddler where the diddler
The
rests.
diddler.
And
Let
I'm
him
sure
say
there's going to be more
diddler.
shit developing soon because every month is something about this nigga. So I'm sure
Seriously.
And we
there's
halfway
going,
through
there's
April,
going to
so
be
I'm sure it's
some.
gonna coming out soon.
So now we can finally get to the best part of the show, in my opinion. We're going to go into Inside the Box.
Inside the box.
Jazz,
with Jizzy.
can we get our Glizzy, the glizzified unicorn?
Jizzy.
Yay,
Jizzy.
Yay!
yay, Jizzy.
Jizzy the glizzified unicorn.
The
Inside the
glizzified.
box. Yeah. All right, so this week's Inside the Box, we're going to be talking about you've seen those conjoined twins on your feeds.
Yeah.
That's not them, is it?
No,
That's
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 just
one of them.
There
there
they
you
go.
go.
But there's the Doublemint twins. Yeah.
I
I'm not going to
have
hell
so
today.
many bad things.
Nope.
I
I've been on a good track today. Okay. I
listen,
did not punch my ticket today.
listen.
Yes,
I
the double header.
yeah, I've
Mhm.
always wanted to get double head,
Mm.
and that would be the perfect
We
situation.
are going
You
to
just
talk about it.
slip your dick in the middle. Both of y'all kiss it at the same time.
That's not apparently what happens,
It's
though.
just it's the turning radius for me because they can't fully turn inwards.
Oh yeah. Well, you get one to kiss you and one to suck on your
So
neck while you.
you just had to line them up face, and you had to come to the side and like your hand going down a railing. It'd be your dick in their mouth,
Mhm.
just going down the sides.
I just don't understand. Like, they're married and I'm single, and it's just like, what the fuck?
There's no hope for you, BK. Give up, die. All right.
That is fucked
Guess
up.
this is what happens with an all male show.
Ain't no
You're
hope, nigga.
destined to be alone.
But that's not even apparently what happens during their sexual act. Like, I was like,
No.
what?
She's like reading a book, and I was reading that. I'm like,
How you read
what?
the book? Well, that's a whole dick right here. You're like this. Interesting. I gotta turn the page.
She
But
reading
you
Zane.
but
That's
you gotta
why.
turn your hand because this hand busy with sex activities, and you over here and you just like read.
All right.
You trying to like you got headphones in?
Do
Like
you
what?
want to build a snowman? All right. Oh man.
Yo,
I'm running this fucking show today.
oh,
All right.
you are going straight to hell.
The Americans' most famous conjoined twins are back in the news after they revealed that one of them had gotten married. So yay for both of them. I don't know.
I guess.
Abby Hanzo, who shot to fame on a reality TV series with her sister Brittany, quietly tied. I don't know which one's Hannah. I mean Abby, or which one's Brittany.
I'm gonna say the one in the middle is the one he's married to.
Is that a win?
Well, head is shorter, so
left one's hotter.
She tried.
If you had to choose,
what did I do? My head is shorter than the other one.
Yeah, she technically is shorter. Pull up the picture again. Let me just dissect this picture.
Let's
Dissect. Really? That's the word you choose? Dissect?
Look, man, I'm a man with just built-in puns all day. I can't help myself.
Yeah, this is terrible. But yeah, the left side is.
So
if you had to pick one,
yeah, it would be the left side. However, what if the other girl wants to get married, have her own husband? Now they all sleep in the same bed, and they got to take turns with the pussy.
No, what the subject? Yeah, you're definitely going to help
now.
That comment. That is fucking fucked up. That's fucked up.
No, so the real question, BK, if she gets married too. If she gets married too, is that considered a threesome? Or is it a foursome?
The threesome, the threesome would be with both of them gave head while they had sex because it's only one vagina. However, if the other girl want to get married and get her own husband that she can kiss on, then they gotta like listen to each other have sex. Like, all right, you're in there right now, and then when you get done, I'm gonna sit over and kiss my wife. She gonna come, and then I'm gonna get in there.
This
and
is gonna
y'all
go
gonna be
off
asleep.
the rails.
It's weird because at the end of the day, they could have all just got married. They share one vagina.
The sex twister is fire. That's all I know.
Listen, so if that in that case, the way that you differentiate it is one gets the one of them, that's the vagina's hers, the other one, the butthole is hers.
Well, you know what? I have all that. I have all that broken down. So let's get all the facts first, and then we're gonna put our heads together like a like a Cerberus. And then
Cerebus?
Cerebus, and yeah, and we're gonna work this shit out. All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't be watching us right now.
So they got married. They tied the knot to 2021. It has let a lot of people like us to speculate how the sisters carry out their day-to-day activities, and
Oh my God.
especially the fucking intimate ones, because we want to know what the fuck is up with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they, of course, I had to say they're both 34. Of course, they're 34. When one's not older than the other. They're from Minnesota.
What if one dies?
Yeah. Also, we'll talk about that too.
You're going to hell. Like I was like, wait,
We are
you
going to talk.
did you see what he did?
He said, "Go nice, bro."
I didn't say.
Ooh, Jess, you are working your fucking paycheck off today. You was just clicking and knocking folks off the box.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, we going to hell.
They're from Minnesota. They are one of only a handful of sets of I think it's pronounced Dicephalus twins in history, meaning they have two heads and one heart, but share a single body from the waist down, including the genitals. So Brittany is the left twin. I called it. I got it. Well, I got that right. But she can't feel anything on her right side of the body. And Abby is on the right, of course, but she can't feel anything on the left.
But when he fucking them, they
So-
both feel it. They only feel it on
So
one
they
wall.
can't feel anything on the left, but they share the same genitalia. So when it comes, oh, excuse me.
When it comes,
Yeah. Instinctively, the limbs move as coordinated by one person, even when they're typing emails on a computer. So they both have control. No, one of them
Of
have
their
control
side
of
of the body.
that side of the body. So, bitch, we need to come together, Voltron, and get shit done, right?
Let's go G to this shit.
you could one hand type. I would listen.
All right. So this means they're able to do most things not conjoined peoples can do, like driving, cooking, and the master things like playing the piano. But their pair handle intimacy is questioned. There are intrigued on how to answer to. So the conjoined twins, there's another group of joined twins that we just had the picture up for. Lupita and Carmen. They're 23. They were born in Mexico but living in Connecticut. There they go. They split high.
One that's
It's the same thing. What I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it.
Wait, put a picture up one more time. They both have their own titty.
yes, they do.
Well, they both have 1.5.
So the total titty in the middle, like the fucking Total
It's the-
Recall.
Yes, it's the Total Recall. God
Total Recall
damn
titty.
you, Cardi! I'm trying to operate in my higher self, and you appeal to the pop culture nerd in me.
Bro,
Like
it
she
is
got
what
the
it is. It is what it is.
Total Recall titty.
Now they have
Okay.
they have a boyfriend named Danielle. Lupita
Mhm.
is asexual, which means that she's not attracted to really anybody. But Carmen and Daniel are not sexually intimate. Carmen describing their bond as more of a close friendship. Sometimes I feel bad because I want to spend more time with Daniel, so we try to make up things to compromise, like we go out to dinner, or she'll pick out an activity to do while she do her thing. People have speculated that while they were busy with their wife, the other one must have tried to sleep or read or ignore what's going on to give them much privacy and dignity as possible. But with Abby and Brittany, who share the bottom half of their body, is slightly different. Like most conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany have never publicly spoken about their sex life due to immense public curiosity. The Hansel twins share one set of genitals, so they will both feel any touching down there.
Mm-hmm.
As for whether both would experience an orgasm at the same time, they wouldn't say. I said yeah.
Because they do. If they share if they have one heart and everything below, they ain't got two stomachs, they got one stomach, right? Do they got two stomachs?
They do have two stomachs.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
one is swallowing.
So
Okay.
because
all right,
it,
where does the split happen? If they both have two
They
stomachs,
have one heart and two
let
stomachs.
me see.
Do they have two sets of lungs or one pair of lungs? Or do they have like two livers, 4 kidneys?
yeah,
Like,
they only got one womb though. So
Let's
they
say
have
the
one
twins
vagina.
would experience a simultaneous orgasm given they share the same sexual organ with nerves, muscles, so they're all connected. Uh,
Imagine reading the
One
book.
says, "What about kissing? Will both sisters feel it if one gets
Motherfucker.
kissed?"
She reading Zane books while they doing it. Then she getting hers
Oh,
too.
that's
Reading the
perfect.
Zane book.
That's the Zane books. That's per she reading Zane. Why
That's
she
the
getting
second
it?
Zane reference in this episode today.
Oh my
You knew it
god.
was coming.
All right, let me find out where the fucking splits are.
Hmm,
Um,
that's
okay.
crazy.
As for eating, the twins have separate meals, but sometimes share a single meal for convenience. For example, they take a bite of the same hot dog, but they have two.
Damn sure is taking a bite of the same hot dog.
That right, look, you walked right in. That was
Boom,
literally walked right into it.
Walk right
boom.
into it.
Oh my god.
The twins have two digestive systems, including two separate esophaguses and stomachs, but they share the same large and small intestine, bladder, and anus, of course.
So they got
Um,
a shit, pee, and fuck and pregnant
but
together.
they have two separate stomachs. But of course, they both can't eat a lot because of the space inside. So that makes sense. Um,
Mm, mm, mm.
the twins share 30% of their frontal lobe brain tissue and critical blood tissue, but they identify as individuals having separate dating lives. This is another pair of twins. This is a twins called Lori and George Chappelle. Oh, one's a girl, one's a guy. Oh
Oh
no,
no,
they're both guys. No, yeah, that's the oldest set of conjoined twins ever.
Yeah,
Uh,
they
that's
would. What they shared? What
yeah,
organ they
I actually
share?
remember reading about that.
they're in the Guinness Book of Records, aren't they?
Yeah, they have fucking like 23 kids. Like they have a lot of fucking kids.
Yeah, because like this just they're sharing a sandbar, but everything else is separate. Like they both got a dick.
I
They
can't
both
have
got.
sex unless you get someone from my brother too. We in this together.
I mean, they in China, they be down for it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Then they probably the reason why
That's not
China got
actually
that.
no.
Oh, I just
That's
almost
not
said a
in the
racist
picture.
joke. I'm stopped it. No.
Lori has spoken of her. No, that wasn't them. That was a different pair. This is George and her sister Lori, first same-sex conjoined twins, identifying as different genders. Lori has spoken with her desire to find a husband and have kids, and revealed she lost her virginity at the age of 23 to her second boyfriend. George is supportive of her sister dating, but gives her privacy during the intimate moments with her partners. That's fucked up. I
How
couldn't do
you
that.
put the blanket over my head so I can't hear?
I'm like, close your legs, bitch. Stop giving it up so easy.
You know how with birds they put
Put a
the
pillow
blanket
between
over.
us. Put a pillow between us. You have all the
Ain't
privacy
never
you want.
enough.
They put
Lori said, Lori said, when I went on dates, George would bring his alone books to read, and we don't
the
face
read.
each other. That's fucking shameful. And as we don't face each other, he could ignore any kissing.
Is it possible that these people that get with these conjoined twins have a fetish of being with two people at the same time or something? Because, like, huh? How are you dating one and not the other? Who is that?
That's
Oh, that's Kim Porter.
that's Kim
I
Porter.
was careful. I should just play anything up at this point. Um. Oh
She said
shit.
she's saying
check
wrap. She's saying
check
wrap it
this
up.
out. Lori was engaged in 2006, but 4 months later, before the couples were due to tie the knot, her fiance was killed by a drunk driver.
What
Yeah.
for the twins that the famous twins?
No, this is the brother and sister conjoined twins that
That's
was
crazy.
dating. They got engaged, and then
You think
the
her
guy
brother? You
died.
think her brother did it? Like, I can't deal with this shit no more. I gotta sit here while my sister getting fucked.
I mean, he couldn't drive the car without her knowing.
I mean, damn, that's true. He gonna set up a plan.
knock her
Damn,
knock
he
her
gonna,
out.
damn. You
Wait,
That'd be
oh,
crazy. That'd be
wait a
like the
second.
craziest murder mystery of all time.
If you knock out one, do you knock out both of them?
Maybe. Well, at least your other side of the body would go number. I guess you would have to try to work with what you got.
and you
Yeah.
gotta carry that there with.
It's
Oh
like
my
walking with a
god,
stroke. All right, so this is another
yeah, we
conjoined
going to hell.
twins. There's a lot of these motherfuckers. All right. So these another pair of conjoined twins. They're 22. They have a shared pelvis, reproductive system, and genitals and a liver. They are sisters, but they don't share a boyfriend. Carmen has a boyfriend named Daniel, while Lupita is asexual. No, that read it already. I don't remember.
Mm.
While she said a lot of messages from guys with fetishes when she was on her dating apps.
I knew it.
Daniel set himself apart by asking her about her status as a conjoined twin. Carmen and Daniel have been together for 2.5 years. They are not sexually intimate, but they have talked about getting engaged and living together. That's weird.
So that's weird that you sitting there talking to her like the other head ain't sitting there listening.
So how's
That's rude as fuck. Like I only see you. I only talking to you, and then she say something. You act like you ain't hear shit, and you just keep talking. Like that's rude as fuck. What? How you not acknowledge?
So
I
I think the gentlemanly thing to do would be to fall in love with both of them,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
court
That's
both
the
of them
most
at the same
you
time.
might as well.
You
Like,
might as well.
bro, it's a package deal.
It's a package deal. She
But I
gonna
can
be
see.
here.
But I
But then
can
it's like
see.
that's weird. You wanna tag team a man with your sister?
But see, then that's it.
No,
I
sharing
can
the
see how they
same
would
John. Like, I don't see the difference.
kiss both of them. Like bye, honeys, and you go to work. But I can see that being a problem, though. I can see them being like, "Hey,
Is that
I'm my
technically a
own
poly
person."
relationship?
Yeah.
No, you just gotta worry about women being women. Why don't you spend enough time with me? You always over there. It's like I can't fucking stand it.
Like
I'm
the
leaving.
Decepticon said, just imagine I'm clapping your cheeks from behind, and one head is bored as fuck reading a book. Like what the
Or she turn around, look back. You done yet?
she reading a book, and the other one over here,
Not encouraging.
she over here, and you over here just
His dick ain't even that big.
Tell him how you really feel, sister.
Talking shit, talking crack shit on the other side.
oh my god.
Talk-
Would that be technically double penetration? Sorry. Oh my god.
I don't know. For some reason, I have the fucking balls from Killer Instinct in my head. The two-headed ogre. I
Yeah.
can't get it out of my head right now.
Uh,
He said, "No way your no listen, no way your titty's not flapping."
now, technically, like I said, one has control of the left side of the body. The other one has control of the right side of the body.
but they share the vagina. There's no way you clapping the cheeks.
If you grab the wrong titty
In the heat of the moment.
in the heat of the moment to get better leverage,
He raped me.
like, hey, I'm sorry, sis. I gotta borrow this titty real quick. It just look good bouncing there and not doing nothing.
No, you don't touch that.
At this
That
point,
titty's
you
off
gotta
limits.
be a team player.
There's no.
I
consent.
don't see how this works without you being a team player.
I honestly think they have threesomes every night.
Yeah, but
Because the one with just imagine the one with the higher head is sucking the dick, and one with the lower head got the balls. It's like, damn it, I did it again.
That's how I see it playing out. I don't see any other way.
Hey, did you just lick my balls? Yeah, I did. You like it?
It was like right here. You know, I was smelling it anyway.
You got two stomachs, one spit, one swallows.
It smelled like you washed them, and I just wanted to see if they really were. You know, so I just took a lick. Like,
teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I'm saying.
Do it again. If it's okay with my sister, bitch, do it.
No, you have her lay on the bed and just hit both balls at the. This is getting out of control. We need an adult. Someone needs to stop us. It's just gonna keep going.
I can't. I'm trying to imagine it because I have.
He said, "I'm trying to imagine."
Like I have threesomes, so it's like if they fuse together in the middle.
Right?
If he's gotten head, has he like pulled out the mouth and accidentally like?
Are they both
shot her
doing
in the
harmonica?
Oh yeah, there's definitely some Stevie Wonder blowing up in there.
She got
on both sides.
Yeah,
when he sprays, he can't control where it shoots.
shoot the other twin in the eye. Really?
I was reading here.
Really? he gotta finish in the mouth because if he pull out, he might shoot her in the eye by accident. And she lower too. Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That reading a book shit is gonna be a total turn off. I can't get hard. Like, bitch, you gotta put the book down.
No, it's the fact that you having sex and you're reading a book while he's penetrating you, and it's like, How?
It's disrespectful. Is what it is.
It's not disrespectful.
It's
It is
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
I
but
don't care. It's
like, how
Y'all
do you
share.
act like
Y'all
you don't
sharing
feel
the
it?
same pussy.
How do you act like you
So
don't feel
you
it?
know you feel it. You acting like you don't like it. Stop fucking playing with me.
And then when you go down and eat it, just focus on that side.
I'm gonna smack your left titty and you'll feel that shit.
Can you imagine that? You got to go down and eat on there, and you can only eat one lip. You got to be over here like, don't you touch that other one. So you got your fingers right here holding it. Like, it's weird.
I could imagine just like growing up and trying to masturbate. Like, yo, like chill, stop touching it. Like, yo, you drawing right now. Like,
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
get
write
shit
my.
done.
But at the end of the day, if you're not doing it, it's just gonna feel like somebody else is doing it to you.
I'm trying to finish my world history homework. Can you get your fingers out of our vagina? Thank you.
Can you imagine the multitask I get through? Okay, you do the homework, I do the masturbation. Oh my god.
You only need one. You only need one hand. Now, can they write with both hands? Are they?
Apparently they can. They both control one arm each.
They
So,
both control one arm each.
so one can do, other can do something else.
And
You
technically,
can,
they're labeled as two different people. They have two separate paychecks and they have two different socials.
So where are they working at the same place?
It's two different brains.
They ain't got.
Yeah.
It's two different people.
They have to work at the same place. Where else they gonna work?
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's so many.
We're gonna clock out of your job and then we're gonna go to my job. So
Bitch, I got this work at home job. I don't know what you about to
Like,
do.
can you imagine
here.
like you working and your conjoined twin over here on the phone, and you got this one arm doing everything, and they having the time of their life right now.
She on live. Hey, yeah.
Well, what if you tired from work and you sleep like this, and they carrying your ass around? I'm going
All I
to
know,
hell.
you could not play any fighting games with two separate arms. Say, bitch, I said quarter circle. Why are you trying to do this move?
You can't if you
hit
coordinate.
The wrong fucking buttons.
If you coordinate.
There are handy capable controllers that allow you to do that. Because I have a friend that has one arm and he still plays with it. He'll whoop your ass in Street Fighter. He's really good.
You got the little circle controller with the joystick in the middle?
I think so. Yeah. I saw it one time. I don't really
PlayStation 5 came out with that. Yeah, for handicapped folk. And I was like, I don't know how that's possible, but that's not for me to find out.
Make it work. I was watching the video. The guy had no arms. He was using this blowing system.
Yeah.
It was cool as shit. It was like, look, I got to blow.
Trying to hold it in.
He had like 4 or 5 straws. He's like, look, I got to blow on this one. I got to suck on this one. And I was like, wait a minute.
Well, wait a minute.
He was not beating Call of Duty with that shit.
Absolutely beating Call of Duty. Absolutely.
Beating Call of Duty, making food, shaking up orange juice. Oh my god, I seen videos. Yeah.
You couldn't ride me though. That wouldn't work.
I just couldn't. I don't understand. I would never.
Why not?
I would never.
You can't read a book while you're riding. Like, you bitch, you in this now. Like, you here.
He hit that stroke right. You dropping that book.
Oh no, my book. Leave it. Oh.
But I'm not supposed to be stealing this.
Like I said, I would just be a gentleman, and I probably would just like fall in love with them both. If I fall in love with one, I can fall in love with both.
You have to. You know what the alternative is? The other motherfucker finds another nigga, and now you sharing the pussy.
Like I said, taking turns.
No, like I said,
you legit.
No, unless y'all into double penetration, he's just taking turns.
Yeah, and that's the thing. One of them gets the pussy, the other one gets the asshole.
And then what if the other husband say, I want to try the asshole since they both share, so it's my wife asshole too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry.
So they just having double penetration sex every night.
It's like North and South Korea, the DMZ zone. You can't go past the tape.
The DMZ zone.
You can't go past the tape.
Fucking hell.
No, I'm not laughing at this.
I'm sorry. The taint is a demilitarized zone.
Taint's the cutoff.
There's Sal. He been quiet all night.
I'm sorry. I
I
don't know what it is
am
about this subject.
perplexed while Saul has not said anything out of all
Sal
the
has been
crazy
quiet
shit
the whole night.
we
It's been
said.
Decepticon all
Saul
night.
was like, you know what? Y'all got this one. I don't even gotta say shit.
I don't gotta say shit because y'all just gonna go off.
Gotta say shit tonight.
Even Decepticon said, "I thought I was bad."
Man, don't give us. And the good crazy thing is that we haven't been drinking, so we usually drink every episode.
We ain't been. I ain't touched a drink.
I had not chugged a drink today. I swear to God, if I had one, this would be.
My cup is empty. Yeah, I was sipping wine.
Well, he had wine. I ain't had shit. I would have been a fucking.
That don't
fool.
count as a drink. I don't count wine as liquor. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
please,
Grape,
yeah, I don't count it as
it's
liquor.
grape juice.
It's grape juice, adult grape juice.
What's grape juice? Whew, man, that was fun. We learned things today.
I really wanted to talk about the significance of X-Men, but you have a nerdy boy day night, whatever. But you
They night.
I'm
you
about to
fucked
watch it
that
right
up,
now.
Cardi. You
Yo,
fucked it up.
I can talk about the last episode, which was fucking fire. There was so many references to the
Okay,
90s.
yeah, we get Jubilee had her moment, but this episode from yesterday, motherfucker.
Okay, I ain't on that yet. Shit.
Listen,
Cool.
the last episode was my favorite because I loved that X-Men video game growing up. That X-Men what was it?
Yeah, I
It was
had
Children of
that.
Battle. I
They had
fucking love
the
that one on
cabinet,
Sega.
and then they had asteroid.
Yeah,
I was like,
the
oh
X-Men video
shit!
game on Sega.
Yeah, there you go.
It was
I
on
fucking
Sega. I had it, and I
It's
had the Avengers
hilarious
too.
how it was as a Sega Genesis, but the name had fucking Nintendo
Nintendo.
on it.
But it looked like a Sega. Yeah, I was like, okay. I had the X-Men game. I also had the Avengers game.
Let
Where
me
you got
tell you, those
you got to
fucking
choose
games
between
were
Hawkeye.
hard as shit.
Yeah,
They were hard.
it was, and 2-player.
Like to this day, I don't think I actually beat it. I owned it,
Well, one game
and
I
I
know I
never beat
didn't
it.
beat was the Lion King cheating ass bitch ass game.
The Lion King and
I can't
freaking
beat it without codes.
Level
Aladdin.
54.
Aladdin.
I
Aladdin
beat
is hard.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I beat it.
Ooh.
I
That
beat
game
it.
pissed me
I
off.
beat Nintendo and Sega versions.
That game pissed me off too much. I couldn't do it. I was like, yo, fuck this game.
And
There's more
somehow
fun.
I
I could be
remember the
playing
codes.
Sonic right now.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, Genie, Abu King takes you to the carpet ride level.
Mm.
Useless
That
knowledge
game.
that's stuck in my head. Does not get me
Aladdin
anywhere in
and
life.
Lion King, them two games right there that was when you learned a first gamer's rage. Like at a young age, you learned
And,
gamer's rage with those two games.
Battletoads.
And fucking
Oh my god,
Fucking
Battletoads, the fake Ninja Turtles.
Battletoads.
I had that. Battletoads, Streets
I
of
swear
Rage.
they made that game like so that you
That's
couldn't beat it
unbeatable.
on purpose, so that you can keep freaking playing that game over and over again. It wasn't actually a really
Mhm.
good game. It was just really hard.
You had to beat the game with each Battletoad because each of them has certain powers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the Ninja Turtles, actual. Then you had Streets of Rage.
That was easy to beat. But
Yeah,
Turtles in Time was fucking hard as shit.
I had the 7-Up had a game on Sega.
Yeah, Big Apple.
I had that on the Game Gear and I couldn't beat that shit either.
There was all it was platform. You just jumping on from one bubble to the next and make it to the
do
top of the bottle.
It's pissing off. I couldn't find all the caps.
And then Sonic, when you got to the underwater, you knew you was finna die.
It wasn't too hard. It was hard. Gunstar Heroes was fucking difficult.
And then what else we had on Sega? Sega had the games, okay?
Altered Beats was hard as fuck.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna dip out a little bit early.
Golden Axe was hard.
See ya.
Better get your Ram Night later. Tell them where to find you and jump off.
All right, so it's me, Digital Devil, aka King Blackstar, on all platforms. If you want to hit me up and get your ass beat in video games, because that's what I do for ever. So, you can find me on digital_devil on TikTok and on Instagram. So just hit me up.
All right, see you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
And I have the Cardi Party is coming May 4th. Yes, official Star Wars Day.
So people be trying to get me to buy tickets to Philadelphia like it grow on trees.
So I know last week we talked about the 420 party I was throwing. I was planning it. Things got changed. So what I'm doing is I'm combining Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, with 420 and May 4th, Star Wars Day, all in one.
During National Masturbation Month. Got it.
Damn, is that really National Masturbation Month too?
So,
Or you just made that up?
no, May has come.
Because
May has come.
every month is National Masturbation Month.
Every day. It's a holiday.
Every day.
It's a holiday.
You already jacked it once on the show.
Huh?
You nasty.
Wait.
When I was doing my dramatic reading, I said hands up.
I know, but I said
down,
I was doing something else. Like I was trying to get the daggone antivirus thing off my screen so I can renew or uninstall. I was clicking stuff.
It was like, David, keep reading.
Yeah, I heard the Cardi party's
What
legendary
happens,
too.
Mr.
I
Jones?
heard it's the way the Diddy party's supposed to be, just on a lower scale, and not as nationwide. Is on your side.
There's no bloopage at the Cardi parties.
It could be some bloopage, depending on the toys.
Yeah, playing what we got going on. But yeah, it's fucking gonna be epic. We got fucking we got fucking tacos to go with the fucking munchies for the weed, and we got margaritas. It's everything you want in a party. Well, it's safe. It's a fucking vibe. It's chill time, and you don't want to fucking miss it. So if you're in the Tri-County area or all the way in Chicago, make your ass down here May 4th. I'm gonna have an Eventbrite up maybe, and definitely have a flyer next time I'm on the show. You can hand them out, tell your friends.
That's a whole week after C2E2, sir.
Yeah, I know. You make it work. You ain't got no kids. You good.
Why do everybody assume just because I don't have kids, I have money?
Because that's how the world works.
I don't have kids, and I don't have money when I need money. I have money when I have money.
Y'all make a way.
I mean,
there ain't nothing like how y'all do it. Y'all make a fucking way.
In college, my friends did tell me they called this thing called Bryant money, because they was like, "You're always broke, but you always have money to do stuff and buy stuff." And I was like,
all the time.
It's called I finesse.
I don't know how, man. Look, I have a friend. I have a gay friend of mine. He's always on fucking vacation. I'm like, bro, how do you do it? Like, I just saw you land yesterday. You somewhere new now? And he has a full-time job.
Let me tell you this, just because I like to hey, sometimes look, I use my PTO. I ain't like the rest of them people.
Man,
let that shit stack up.
I'd be jealous of the resources.
I use my PTO.
If I didn't have these kids, man, I remember last year the fucking Beyonce concert. He was like, I don't know how I'm gonna go see Beyonce, but the Lord's gonna find a way. I was like, good on you.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you.
That day, all them prices
that day,
because I almost bought a ticket.
That day,
I was like, $150.
He is in the front row, can almost fucking touch Beyonce, and then he also ends up being in the fucking movie in the intro.
That's how people was like, "Oh, Brian, buy
made
I ain't got no money, y'all. Y'all know I just came from Vegas. I ain't got no money." Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes, Sierra Timberlake. Oh, we're going on tour. I got my ticket though. They like, bitch, you just said you ain't had no money.
I can't pull that, and that's why my party is $20 to get in. Just to let you know, and that party covers the food and weed. I bought a whole bunch of weed, so you can also bring your own bud too if you want.
Guess what beat me this weekend at Exotic? I'm finna buy a bunch of weed.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a fucking time. But again, sorry that Gina couldn't or Siren couldn't make it, and you had to suffer the light skin, the
beige rage, the beige rage, DJ Envy ugly ass. The beige rage.
Putting up with our shit tonight. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video out. Let your friends know about the crazy shit that we do on the show.
Does this count as the male episode of the month?
It does, probably. I probably won't get a chance to run this shit again for a while.
Damn. No, we gotta do May. We have to do May.
I didn't even check my phone. I'm pretty sure Siren cursed me out in 5 different languages. But that's what happens when I run a show. But it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
And if you got off watching the show, give us some stars because we broke. Well, became broke.
Bro.
Became broke. Well, I'm broke. Oh, my ass out.
I mean, I am going to Exotica this weekend. I did get a hotel room and I paid for VIP. And yeah, I mean,
yeah, you got it covered, my man. You got it covered. Just
I
make
just
sure
know when to.
you
I
have
plan
the
my money.
juicy
Okay,
stories when you come back.
I plan my money. I might have some
And
stories next week.
You better have some fucking stories for us next week.
I mean,
At
I have
least some
stories from
pictures
last year.
of ass and titties.
Oh, I got pictures.
Or at least get one ebony porn star to shout me out. There you go.
Cardi experience.
There you go. Just one time.
Just one time.
I don't care. I don't care who it is. Just one.
She's got to be black.
Porn star. Yeah.
One ebony porn star. So you can say, okay, so
star.
male or female. All right, got you.
Yeah, don't care. I don't matter.
As long as they black.
I'm not picky.
Like, yo, can you shout my friend out? They couldn't be here.
No Diddy. I ain't picky.
If there is no intention, then there's no need to say.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you same time, same place next week, Thursday at 7:30. Unicorn Straight No Chaser. Good night.
And it's your boy PKE. See ya.
Your body, check it.